turn this hush this money. DJ just 100. Turn this hush this money.
And that's what you be doing. And in my hood, we call that studio.
Yo. We here, we in the building, as y'all can see. We here on a Monday. We usually here on a Tuesday, man, but we got a special guest, so we had to pop out. We got the lovely MyVerse in the building. What's going on?
Hello, what's up, y'all?
You know what's happening. My co-host, as always.
What's good? What's the deal? We in here, people, on a Monday for y'all. Hope y'all up and ready, man.
Yeah, nah, it's lit, man. It's lit, man. The weekend was crazy. How was y'all weekend, first and foremost?
Of course, we're gonna go to you first.
Oh, of course, yeah. My weekend was awesome. I was out here for Red Bull Batalla,
Okay.
the LA qualifiers.
Talk
you
about
know,
it, yeah.
So yeah, salute to them.
All right.
Actually gonna have the finals in Miami. So yeah, that
dope.
was an experience, man. It was
That's
a lot
dope.
of fun.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope
So
right there.
salute to Onelli. He's the one that won.
Yeah. Oh, that's who won?
Yeah, that's who won. Yeah.
Okay. So it's just to expand on that before we keep going. So what are they doing to like qualifying? Are they breakdancing, rapping? What are they doing? Like,
Yo, you stupid. I can't. So this portion of Red Bull is a Latino battle rap version.
Oh.
But it's all off the top. It's freestyle.
okay.
So the first
dope.
round is like they're gonna give you a word, and then you have to use that word
In your rap.
in your rap.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
That's
the second round is 4 for 4s. And so you do 4 bars, and then
Okay.
your opponent
Do
does 4
four.
Oh,
bars.
damn.
Yeah, and so then it goes back and forth like that.
That's
tight.
different. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
The
hard
third
right
round is like, actually, so it's like the first and second round, you do the 4 for 4. That's all still in the first round.
Yeah.
The second round, they start putting a double time beat.
Okay.
So then you have to like do a double time,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
you
mean?
gotta
And
do
go
it
with a little
faster.
flow
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
be like hibbity bibbity type shit. So,
Okay.
yeah, man. And then the third round is, you know, who wins.
Ah, let's get it. That sounds
Yeah,
dope,
so-
man.
different.
Yeah, that's
This
different.
is exactly like what Assassino does, right?
It's exactly what Assassino does.
Okay.
And they,
Crazy you're doing this.
he's,
Really, really big.
no, he's like let me
champ of
tell
that,
you,
right?
a champion.
Yeah.
Like they literally had him performing as an artist,
Yeah.
and like everybody was like, just like in his battle, Assassino, Assassino. Like they was just, yeah, they was
that's huge.
spazzing.
That's dope.
That's huge right there, right there.
Yeah, that's super cool,
Spaz.
actually.
We gonna
Oh,
get
damn.
back to that, Jay.
Yeah. That's a little foreshadowing right there.
For real. You know what I'm saying? How was yours, Craig?
Oh, my weekend was dope, man. Coming back off the sickness, I got knocked down a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
I was in the house with at the crib with the kids, daddy daycare all weekend.
Yeah.
They got on my nerves a little bit. Work from home for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
It was cool. Wife, she was able to pop out for her grandfather's 81st birthday on Sunday. That's
More life.
always good, man. Like
Love
to
that.
be able to see that he's still able-bodied, moving around like that. So I'm like, you gotta go for sure. Go out there and celebrate Grandpa. Like you know, you gotta take those wins like that. And I'm back to it, man. I well rested up, but the kids took a little out of me, but back to it.
Yeah. Nah. Same with me. I think I had more of a studio weekend. I went to had a lot of studio sessions, man. Friday and Saturday was kind of booked up both days in that lab, just working.
Okay.
Shout out my guy RJ, Mr. LA. On my mama I'm on. We was able to get it. We was able to get a record in.
Okay.
Fire. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, man. Me and RJ got a
Yeah.
fire record, man. Fire record, man. That's I think that's gonna, set the city on fire. It's gonna have LA going crazy, Compton, Watts, all that.
Let's go.
Going crazy, man. Even bigger than that, was able to even get a sneak peek of some of his album that he's working on, and he got some
He got some
stuff-
shit?
Yeah, he got some shit in the
He
cut
always
that
got
he's-
at
Fire.
least
that he's
2-3
coming with.
crazy ones.
Yeah, man. So was able to get that done. Like I say, I was just knocking out stuff, trying to finish up this Gotti, as well as also just making sure I got other stuff in the tuck for later on. Like, so some of that stuff is just, just making sure I'm staying sharp with the music. Besides that, yeah, man, I just had a cool weekend, man. Locking in for Diz.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That battle
I was
around
about
the
to
corner.
say, I was like, dude, you in the studio and you do that. That's awesome.
Locking in for Diz. So yeah, that's why I think Saturday was my cutoff day. Like, that's it. Every song done. Can't be doing nothing else, man.
Right.
Sunday, don't call my phone.
Now
Monday,
you locked
don't
in.
call my phone. Tuesday, don't call.
Well, nah, that's why I
Wednesday.
asked you about today. I was like, yo, we still home for today? Because I know you got...
Yeah, but I still we still got work to do. We still we here. We gonna make it happen.
appreciate
But yeah, most definitely. I feel like it's gonna be a dope battle. I feel like it's gonna be a dope card. Can't wait to do that. So yeah, that was my weekend, man. In a nutshell, man. We definitely, been working. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Definitely been working. Yeah, man.
that's
Yes, sir.
beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, let's get into some of these topics, man, before we just
Yo,
venture
real quick
off,
though,
man.
there's a question in the chat I want to
Okay,
ask.
let's ask it.
So, Fuck Off asked,
Okay.
or he said, and I want to know if this is
went on.
true.
Okay.
MyVerse is the only female to battle twice in a day.
Is
that true?
Yes, I
Who did you battle twice in a day?
I battled O'Shea and Villain.
Where was this at?
This was in UK.
Oh shit!
damn.
Won both of them battles.
So let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened.
Now let's go.
Hey, no
Come on.
studio, okay.
No studio.
Let's go.
So it was, they hit me up on a Thursday the week before my
Okay,
battle, right?
okay.
And said, yo, your Quill, was the guy that I was supposed to be battling. He backed out. So then Friday, I was like, all right, I got to decide. Am I going to go out there just to hang out? Whatever. So then they were like, yo, you know what? Villain wants to battle you. So I was like, all right.
Yeah, I can.
Cool,
I got some bars. I can make it happen. Yeah.
And I was like, I can do that. And then they were like, O'Shea wants to battle you. And I was like, fuck it, let me get them both. You know what I mean?
I want all the smoke.
Let me get them both. Because the reason why is like Villain has such a fire pen, and then O'Shea is just, you know, legendary. Okay, so I'm like, you know, fuck it, let me do some legendary shit too.
Legendary shit.
So twice in one day on a 6-day prep. So that was crazy.
That's major. Because there's not even a lot of guys who battle twice on the same day. You know, it's only a few people.
I think the only person I can remember is Ill Will that did that.
Clips did it too before, if I'm not mistaken.
Ilmac did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's only a few though. It's not too many.
Ilmac nice like that though.
Daddy did a day apart when he battled Diz and Franchise. It was a day and a day, like the same
that's
day.
Two crazy people to go back to back with.
So, like that's tough in itself to even prep for somebody. Because I know I can't do it. As much as I battle, I battle a lot. Yeah. The same day, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You can't just do a straight freestyle battle.
I could.
Yeah, like for one and then just do a straight freestyle.
But it's like the way I would want to rap. I'm like, I can't do it. I would want my shit to be like the level of the same.
Yeah.
Give somebody the bullshit freestyle boy.
Off the top.
You ugly son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Go to my hip, you know what I mean? Just saying random stuff up there.
And look at your shoes.
Yeah, you feel me? Just up there like, man, he got smoke.
But you know, I think you actually probably somebody that can do that. I don't know if you've seen the Seth Trez and Sharon battle. When they did that fourth round, when they both like freestyle. two bar. That was one of the craziest battles I've ever seen. And that whole the fourth round was fire. That was nuts. And I'm like,
so in the moment.
That'd be it's just so organic. Like you can't capture that again. But if that opportunity just arrives, you like, nah, bro, like you can have that.
Well, I know that Red Bull's trying to do the freestyle, like what they're doing in Red Bull Batalla, but they're trying to do it in English.
So let's get it.
You know,
man, Mike got some little checks out there.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Red Bull, I'll pop out. You know what I'm saying? I got some little English bars.
Clips might have that one. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if nobody can do it like Clips. Like you said, Sharon, Chef Trez, DNA.
A-Ward's really good.
A-Ward for sure.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot of cats I think that can give, you know what I mean, that if they did bring that and do it in English, that'll step up in that, you know what I'm saying? I just hope guys, you know, sometimes I think guys use their status and not jump in those things. You know? I think sometimes you just got to go out there and just have fun with it, man, see what happens, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you just got to be hip-hop
just be hip-hop sometimes. Like, man, like, let me go here. If this for my fans, this for my people. You know, when you get that, I think you get the best content out of it, you know?
Yeah, man, just for the sake of it. Just say I fucking did it.
Because the only time I was finna have to do that was, it was a tournament right after I won the tournament. Right after me and Rum split the money, it was a tournament that I was supposed to do with D-Rec. It was supposed to be me,
was that the $40,000 one?
Yeah, 40,000 pass, and was it B Magic? It was all of us. I think Arsenal ended up couldn't do it, so they had Loso. So it's supposed to be I was supposed to battle twice in a day. So it's all one day, 40,000.
Like, one day, all one day.
Hey, I'll go up there.
I mean, shit, they should
90-second rounds, real quick.
I feel like they should still do it.
Yeah, so my first round would have been Loso, then the winner between B Magic and Pass. Man, I had it ready. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I seen the finish line. They took it out of that. You know what I'm saying? And they canceled it or whatnot, but that definitely I would have been forced to do the 2 battles in one day.
Damn, 40 in a day though? That's crazy.
I think the only, I guess the hip hop shit that I would do, even though it contradicts everything that I'd be like, nah, they gotta pay me. I would do a tournament. I'd do the 100,000 tournament. I bet my money on myself.
On yourself,
for sure.
I would definitely like.
I don't know why they haven't done a tournament with just all the ladies, because even though they put the ladies in there with the guys, and I'm not saying that it should be split up because it's all mental and it's all bars.
That's just the hip hop part.
It's just the hip hop part. You know, I feel like though if they did one, just all ladies in there though, that would be dope to get them that opportunity just to see what they would do.
And then for sure a woman gonna win. You know, like let a woman walk away with that crown.
Bread,
I mean, it don't have to be just females. I'm just saying.
That's a fact. But we would even like to see that. Because you know, it's so much stuff just geared towards the men. Promote the women. It's a lot of women that don't get the shine as much. And some people you will see repetitively, like, I'm tired of seeing this nigga. Like, let's get the new talent in front of the new eyes.
Absolutely. I feel like there's just not enough girls for girls to be so picky.
For girls, but I feel like I think that kind of always goes into like it's the leagues a little bit. You know, they don't really. It's not enough girls, so the core audience is not gonna watch women's battle rap like because it's more men, so their favorites are the guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like when you watch wrestling or something. You know what I mean? Their favorites is the guys. Basketball, even though you got female wrestlers, you got female ball players. It's like it's more.
You
men,
gotta dig deep.
You got so you're
I don't
gonna.
know. I think if the opportunity presents itself more, then you get more of an opportunity to be able to actually build a fan base. But I just don't feel like there's enough plates being passed around for the women.
I think Remy's somebody though that's helping with that.
Yeah, she helping a lot.
She definitely is.
She
definitely like has the intent to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I look forward to what she's gonna do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Once, I got the call, but we waiting for the next one. You know what I mean? Whatever happens.
Because you're one of the females that's more vocal about your business and the women getting equal opportunities and
or just fair pay. And it doesn't even have to be for me.
Yeah, but just for everybody around the board. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times they don't back you. Do that kind of like just throw you off a little bit, like damn, like I'm not like it seems like in women naturally women is just competitors against each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that even then, where it's kind of like you speaking for some, but then it's like man, she ain't did enough to be asking for that.
Yeah, stupid. I'm doing it for everybody.
As soon as you get to talking like that, you kind of always seem to get the backlash more than like
the help.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Do that kind of fuck with you at times, or you just be like whatever, I'm still gonna push?
Yeah, man. Like I'm really like I do a lot of stuff outside of battle rap, so like. I really don't have to do it. You know what I mean? And so if I am going to do it, I know that what I'm going to bring to the table, my branding, I know that I'm going to constantly keep elevating, and that whoever fucks with me, they're going to feel that too. You know what I mean? Because I'm constantly going to be working. I'm constantly going to be expanding my brand. So, it is what it is. Like I was vocal about it just because of the fact that like, I felt it wasn't even just seeing what I seen, it's from what I've seen other girls. Like I've had conversations in the background, you know what I mean, with these girls, you know what I mean? And so when I'm vocal about it, I mean, I know they was definitely like, if you're not even in it, then why are you even saying it? I was just like, all right, cool. And then I wasn't, like you were saying, I feel like you said it before, it's like the right message, the wrong messenger. And so, when Remy said exactly what I was saying, which is the 5 figure, then everybody was on board. So I'm like, hey man, if that's what it takes for us to get to where we gotta go, then
let's
thank
follow
you so
behind,
much, Remy, for being the vehicle for getting that message out. So
straight up.
Yeah, man. That's just, but yes, I will definitely on some hip hop shit. I do a tournament.
I'll do a tournament.
Do a tournament, man. I truly believe I can get that 100K.
Next tournament, man. They need to. And now you already threw your name in the hat with Beasley. Somebody, man. They do that. 100K again. We need to see MyVerse as one of them ladies in there, man. Doing it up, man. That'll be dope. I would look forward to seeing you in there, seeing who you get matched up. That's the dope thing about the tournaments is they just throw random matchups out there, so you never know who you're gonna battle anyway.
And the battle probably never would have happened under any other circumstances.
So if they even give me like one of the top dudes,
that's better to knock that nigga out.
And then I go crazy. Like
it's a win-win.
Then I'm like, all right, cool, man. Like
let's go.
Let's get it out the way.
Let's get this out the way. And if I win, hey, I got to win and the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real.
But for the most part though, I still do want to do my own battle. Like that would be the goal. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I'm gonna keep saying the fucking same thing. You know what I want.
I think
y'all know what I want.
What I do miss from old school battle rap is the call outs really used to be a thing, and people used to really respect them.
And they would actually battle.
Yeah, they would battle the people now, but now it's like you got to do this. Like this not a Mario level. Like why I gotta go?
Don't work no more.
I gotta get a mushroom. I gotta get a flower and a star before I can battle you. Like get the hell out of here.
Call outs don't work no more.
You know what I mean?
But it seemed like it's working for Easy. Easy, somebody that's getting call outs, they working. Everybody that he done called out, they coming up to bat.
But they wait till you hot to like accept.
Because they want to get some momentum off of it too.
He would have called any of them names out 2 years ago when he was battling Danny Myers at the Born Legacies and all that, wherever them cars was. It was like nah.
Yeah.
Even at the T-top, it still was.
Now it's dangerous to take them.
Let me ask you don't think that's a little form of like clout chasing a little bit? Wait for someone to get hot.
Yeah, for sure.
And then to like battle them.
But the fans allow it, so it happens. The fans will make the narrative of that. Okay, like he's ready now.
Now you gotta come outside.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of looking at it like man, he hot, and then the battler kind of got it goes on the battler too.
Like if the battler's dope, they dope.
They dope. You know what I'm saying?
What I mean?
So a lot of times the battlers have to stand on their own too to be like, I can battle anybody. You calling me out, but I battle this dude.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Whoever.
You know what I mean? Like for me, that's always been my thing. Even though I've got the names, one of the reasons I've battled The other people is because it's like if I'm gonna get the same check, I'm gonna get the same check. It's not really I don't care who the name is. You're gonna give me this for Arsenal, you're gonna give me this for A Ward, you're gonna give me this for whoever the other
Tom,
name is.
it don't matter.
Don't matter. You know, I'm not really one of the guys, but every battler don't have that luxury either, though.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like if they don't get them a certain name, then their pay gonna go to a certain level. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why they reach for the bigger name, because then they can kind of negotiate. Well, hey, this guy, I should be getting this, or or like you said, it makes sense if they don't get it. At least they built the bigger name and they can help their brand. So I get it on that level as well. But yeah, it's still a form of clout chasing in a sense, because if you wasn't gonna get that look until somebody got hot and everybody's like
and then
now it's like you have to battle.
How did their skill change
from the same dude?
To a year from now? Like, how did that happen? But I mean, people make their decisions for what they make their decisions for. I'll just be trying to figure it out. But
I feel like you went through that. Before the cheddar battle, they were kind of talking heavy on you, but then you went and showed it, and there was a lot of females right after that. Like, I'll battle her. Like,
actually, I think it was the opposite.
I was about to say, they got quiet. A lot of them was like, I'll take her, but then they seen how good the showing was, and he was like, them rumblings kind of, they went to whispers. I'm not going to lie.
It's crazy no more.
It wasn't crazy like that.
But it was also like, like you said, they seen what I did, and then it was just like, oh, I don't. What does battling this person do for me? Oh, but you wanted to battle me a year ago. So what happened? What changed?
I don't like the "what does it do for me" conversation.
I don't like that
all
either.
Of it bring your stock up. If you go in there and do your thing, don't matter.
You know what I mean? Like
you want to get in front of the camera as much as possible.
Exactly.
I guess it's more high risk. You know what I mean? And so
battle rap is really that, though. That's the thing. Like, to even use that word, because my guy Av goes through that.
I was just about to say Av.
We have conversations all the time. I seen I think I even seen the URL make a tweet that like, that sometimes battlers, when they reach out for them, and then they'll make their price super high so that they can't battle them, or they'll just say some other stuff and try to go the opposite way. And I don't like that as far as like the high risk. I get it, like it is high risk sometimes, because you might feel like somebody, like, okay, like if the battle is between Clips and Av, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna pick Clips, even if you feel like they skills on the same level. Clips is the bigger names, the more fan favorite. It's a bigger matchup, win, lose, or draw. Even if you got smoked by Clips, it's like, I got 30 Clips. Man, he got millions of followers. He on wilding out. Everybody gonna see the battle, and if I get smoked by Av, he don't got as many followers. He ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? As far as like, he's not on Wild 'N Out, he's not on all these other platforms. So I'm not finna get smoked by him, and then I gotta deal with it like in the culture. But I feel like it shouldn't be that. It should be like, who do you want? Who got the skill? Like, let's compete. Who's good? Like, make a good battle. Let's have a classic. If you gonna get smoked, that's on your own. That you didn't show up and you didn't bring your best forth. You know what I mean? Your best
like,
effort.
if you nice, you nice. That's just how I feel, man. Shout out to Av though. Shout
out Av
for sure. EFB Av in the building.
Real nice, man. Yo, what the fuck going on though, man?
I'm sorry, we just getting to battle rap and then just like,
we out here, man. Because my boy Mystical, he don't battle rap.
But he battling the case.
But he battling something right now. You know what I'm saying? And the first one, I do want to be clear. The first time he was charged with this, it did end up getting dropped.
For sure.
He was
out. Yeah, you know just allegations.
He got out on bail, and it ended up being dropped. So it was just allegations. Just like this is allegations, but I do know, as far as being a fan of him, and as far as probably just hearing his name, the same exact charge, a little more in detail again, the same guy. That's just a bad situation all the way around, being charged with rape, domestic violence, imprisonment. I don't know if that means he held a motherfucker captured or something.
What?
You know what I mean? That imprisonment,
Imprisonment, I've never been charged with imprisonment. So I don't know what that meant. Like, when he got a prison in his house or something, what's going on?
Is that like R. Kelly? Like, kind of
I was about to say, like a dungeon joint.
That just sounds like he got somebody, I don't know what's going on. But
like,
how do you feel about that? Like, somebody at his level of stardom, he done made it as far as he did. A lot of his name is known. He went through that before. He had it again. Is it like, hey, even if he ain't, it's like people already got that now. It's in your mind. Like, even if he comes out on top, it's like, it's tough now because motherfuckers is already done. Like, I don't know. I ain't fucking with him. I seen
those were the 3 that they charged him for. We don't know if there was more than just that. You know what I mean? Man. I think people from a different era, you know what I'm saying, where there was no phones and there was nothing. Like, they felt like they were gods, and like nothing could.
That's a fact.
Nothing is gonna come back to them, and so like I think that it's very sad when people abuse their power. They abuse they take advantage of, their place, and I just, man, I'm disgusted, and absolutely disgusted. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? And then you get into the conversation of like, okay, he did that. Are the witnesses like? they're coming forward? Like, why did the first charge get dropped?
Yeah. What
or
was
was it a settlement?
Yeah.
Or like, what happened?
Yeah. You have to know the details to know why and how and what.
What sucks is because if you even seem to be a habitual offender, you don't even have to do it. But the fact that your name keeps being related in these types of charges, it's like, nigga,
how do you keep getting brought
how you keep getting caught over here? Like, why you over there every time?
You may not, even if you ain't raping them, you doing something.
Why you over there?
Like, the first time, okay, bro, okay, she lied, maybe a little shit got mixed up. Now it's again, it's like, what the fuck you was doing this time? I wouldn't even put myself in that same position.
So it's 3 different, So it might just be, just some problem that he got to deal with. Some demons he got to face, you know.
The crazy part is with these type of men is like you said, and you made a very valid point. I didn't even think about that. But the time and the era that you're from, and I'm mystical, that gets you anything. Yeah. Anything.
And then when someone says no, they're like,
you're like, what? I said I'm mystical. Like, I don't think you heard me. Like, I'm mystical. But it doesn't work like that. And we have to understand that he is still innocent until proven guilty. And I just want us to kind of carry that because we do the court of public opinion. We're quick to say, oh, they say they're guilty. But then if it's my boy getting locked down, if it's our relatives getting locked down, we don't have that same type of energy behind that. So we do have to be careful with lock the nigga up. Like, but if you did it, lock the nigga up. But if you did, let's do our due diligence because we already know the judicial system doesn't go in our favor anyway. So let's not go against him as a people already. But if the nigga did it, he did it. That's
we can't turn on him as a people at all. But like I say, it's one of those things to where, like you said, court of public opinion is. He's already fighting a overhill battle because he's been brought up.
You've been over there already.
As you already been brought up, it's already happened. So now women already. Forget us as men. Women already gonna be like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
It just won't sit right with me.
It won't sit right. You know what I mean? That's a tough subject for women. You know what I'm saying? Like, overall.
That's good, too.
You can't make women feel like they're not believed.
I was just about to say now.
You do the victim shaming at that point.
As you being a woman that's on the panel with us today, if I do say that, does that make you feel like I kind of don't stand up for women or I'm not taking up for women?
No, it's not that. I think what it is that, you know, there's been times where there have been women that took an advantage of the fact that they can say this happened and didn't, but it's just like, man, if it walks like a duck, sounds like a duck.
It's not a goddamn rooster. You know what
I mean? So,
and the tough thing about those type of things, to be double-edged sword, because for all the good women who really did get took advantage of and didn't get hurt, then you got the fake, the lie, the allegation ones who made the men like, and then it becomes a battle of the sexes of man, I don't believe it, nothing they say.
And nuances and stuff. So it's
so much shit that gets like tied up. But for him in specific of his situation, if I'm him or I'm one of his partners in his camp, if he come out on top of this, whatever situations you be in that get you in these, I wouldn't be around.
Stay at home.
I wouldn't be around those situations that can even continue to get that, because like it's not too many times that even if you are that you're gonna continue to come out on top of it if it's some kind of you know what I mean.
You can't keep getting away with this.
That's something like it's something as serious as that.
Ladies gotta be careful too. You know what I mean? Just be careful, be cautious. You know what I'm saying? Learn someone's energy before you try to get.
It's real.
You know what I'm saying?
As a woman,
it's real.
And I would say, Gotti, you as a man, like if we, all right, y'all know I'm whoever. I'm whoop de whoop. I'm whoop de whoop. I'm the biggest star out right now. I don't want to put his name on nobody. I'm having a function. I'm like, look, if you gonna bring chicks, let them know it's on and cracking through the door. Like if you not with that, don't pop up. So if I'm saying like I'm on that type of time, and if you show up to that party, is that giving consent to the man at that point? Like I told you from the jump.
I mean, if he told you what it was in the front, but still, either way, if someone says no, it's no.
It's
you know
like,
what I mean?
Because
what do you mean?
But and I'm not saying like no, I'm not just gonna hop on you like oh you're here, like I got you. But because it's you know what happened, because alcohol gets involved, you start partying, you have a good time, and it's like how you say no, but you came and already I told you this. Like before I got drunk and lit and I'm off all these drugs and I'm high and everything.
But if I stab you, you know what I mean? Like was that consent?
It's like
I might be into that BDSM. Stab me a little bit.
No, though. Like I think the word no still has to have
it takes precedent.
Final
That's a fact.
precedent. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like if I invite you to my crib and we done had sex talk the whole way over. Oh my God, I can't wait till you get here. Then she comes in, and then just all of a sudden, something about the vibe, like she said, the energy, when she just like, nah,
it ain't it. You a weirdo.
Like, yo, what the fuck? The whole time.
You said the pussy's awaiting
here. Like, now that's like, no, like, all right, no.
You're allowed to change your mind.
That's a fact.
There's nothing wrong with. Let's say you were like, all right, but then you realize, you know what?
I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do this.
So she has to have that right.
I'm not getting the right energy from you. That's true.
You have to have that right. Like, once you take away that,
it's a very touchy thing.
You can't take away that choice.
Yeah, you can't take away that choice, you know, and that goes into something we seen when a guy had a chick. He flew her out. I don't know where she was from, but he flew her out to him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
I guess they hung out. They kicked it overnight. You know what I'm saying? And I guess during that night, she didn't give up no box to my man's. So instead of him chilling with her any further, he took her, got her in the car, drove her back straight to the airport, was getting rid of her because she didn't give him no coochie. He filming her as she talking shit like, oh, you a lame. She called him a lame and all type of shit. Like, no. She said, why are you sending me back? And he said, because you didn't give up no coochie.
And he canceled the flight, right?
Yeah, I believe he canceled the flight.
He took her to the airport and then canceled the flight?
I think he did. I think he was dropping her off at the airport. Because the whole ride, she kept saying, just drop me off. And he was like, yeah, I'm dropping you off. I guess he was dropping her off to the airport to figure it out her own. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Should he have even dropped her off?
I mean, can I be honest with you? Even though it was a dickhead move, at least he dropped her off at the airport.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't have got that from me.
Because he could have just been like, let's get out.
Let's get out my house and go and figure it out.
She's outside like, what the fuck? Where are my shoes? You know what I mean? So like,
we've seen those type of situations happen. So yeah, you're right. That salute to him for that. We give you that.
But still, like, damn, fam.
It ties too much.
I seen a lot of guys though who agreed with him under the post, like on some like, yeah, man, she got flew out. What the hell she flying out for if she ain't gonna fuck?
What if she was like, you know, he seems like a nice man, and I think we're gonna watch.
Our nigga flying you out.
We're gonna go to the art gallery.
He said they was FaceTiming. He was pulling this thing out, they like all that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like he said that like they was on that type of time. Like they had those type of they had those type of FaceTimes and I'm coming and you know what I'm saying. I'm getting straight to it, but I guess she, like you said, her final decision was no. She said in the video like I don't have to fuck you.
Tie back to it.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So for me, it's two things because as a man who I get where he coming from on some like, yeah, okay, I'll just spend my money. We had a good conversation, especially if he feel like I didn't do anything wrong. I did everything right.
And you talked it up.
Talked it up. Why did it go to no?
Yeah.
Some dudes can't grasp that, but just.
What if she was on a period?
Then
your mouth work
or your mouth work or something. Yeah, do something. I don't know. Figure something out for me. But as just a real nigga, I can also understand the fact that like, look, you don't want to do it. It's cool. I can still be the gentleman. I don't want to hang with you the rest of this weekend either, though. So I'm not upset at him because it's like
because that's what time he was on.
You chose not to fuck me. Yeah. I can choose not to want to kick it with you no more either, though.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I can choose to say
mutually.
You know
I'm not
putting my hands on you. I'm not trying to take it. It's over with. You know what I mean? And figure your flight out.
He better than me because he drove her to the airport.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't feel like that.
I don't know. I just feel like, you know, like you said, just like let her go home, whatever. Don't ghost her after that. You know what I mean? But I guess his ego was kind of.
I was just about to say that.
It was his ego that kind of.
As a man, I don't like hearing rejection. Yeah. So I've always did this. I've been. That's
surprising because guys get rejected all the time. More than girls.
It depends though. It's how you work it. Because if you never set yourself up for a no, and I always move at your pace, I only accept anything that you're willing to give. I'll never hear a no from you because I'm moving at what you want to do, where you want to go, how far you want to take this, what step you want to make next. I'll never hear a no. So I'm thinking that in order for me to get you a flight, get you on a plane, you come and lay it up with me, I did all the necessary steps. So when you told me no, you smashed my ego, and now I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
So
did she have a reason?
I don't know. I don't know if she had a reason or if she just like I wasn't feeling it. But like you said, what reason do she need other than just no?
Yeah, she never really explained her reason in the car ride. More so just on some like, I don't have to fuck you. Like
that's it.
Like on that was it. Like basically like I don't have to fuck you. So in her defense, like a nigga understand that you really don't. You don't. Like,
it's true.
But it goes back to like we had these conversations on the show so many times of like flying out. Like the perception of flying someone out. I think already goes.
That's already pricey
it's
too.
Already like goes hand in hand with like, okay, I'm flying you to me. I'm flying you where we going, wherever it is. Whether we flying on a vacation,
we're staying together.
We're staying together. It's like we came with the idea that this is us. Like, you know what I mean? So I think it throws everybody off when the energy is because who I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't just fly somebody out that I didn't think I was finna fuck either though.
Me neither.
So like it's like okay, if I'm thinking I'm fucking, of course I'm flying you out like that's what I'm flying you here for. Hey, me and you later on when we get low there, we lay down and the TV's off,
bottles on chill,
bottles on chill. We done went to eat. I picked you up from the airport. Everything was on me, like you know what I'm saying. But it's not forced, but it's like almost. What's the word?
Well, now he knows.
Implied. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
It's like he knows, but now he knows the next time.
Yeah, you gotta.
Before I fly you out.
Say this or something.
You know,
we
sign
going?
this contract.
But I'm pretty sure like you gotta say pussy on arrival, right? Like, you gotta give it.
I don't really see a lot of women that just get flew out by men that don't have that mindset either.
For
Because
nothing.
like I fly myself, but I'm cool, bro. Like I'll pull up.
Exactly.
If I wanna fuck with you. Like I don't want to even feel like that. You bought my flight and now I'm obligated to do something that I don't want to do. I could fly out. I kick with my friends out there, and I'll come chill with you for a second. I'll dip off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as a woman, if you take these types of, is it a matter of not even just flying out, but if it's a certain type of extravagant gift that a man gives you that's over a certain price, or and you could assume that it's implications to that. With you taking that, is that giving him any type of like leeway to be like, okay, I'm seeing where this is going and I'm going with it?
That you didn't even ask him for the gift, and he was just like,
saying, but
that's just his
move. That's his game.
He bought you a car, bought you a diamond chain.
Oh,
he didn't ask for it though.
Yeah,
but you accepted it too though. You didn't turn it down. Like you didn't say, "Nah, I don't want to take this chain."
I haven't been in that situation.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know when it happens.
Let's foreshadow that.
And then when it happens, then I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's a difficult thing.
But I feel like if someone is at that place that he wants to buy me a car, we clearly
have to done something.
We're clearly
but some
together.
men,
let's
or
say
just
put
like
the car
that,
for something nice, like you said, something
like
bigger,
a tennis bracelet,
like
some
earrings,
a $3,000 bracelet.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Paid your rent or something just
like,
out the blue. Like your rent is $2,500, $3,000.
I got you, baby.
I did.
Next 3 months. Enjoy your summer.
Just let me know where to find this. Like,
where are these guys at?
Where are these extravagant gift guys?
I just think that it's not really like the gift in itself per se, but it's just like some guys don't have the gift of gab, and if I can't talk to you, I know this can talk to you.
So boring.
Yeah.
But
like,
and see, that's a lot of
guys like that though. Yeah.
Like I don't got no game.
And then there's a lot of women that just be like, hey, hit my cash app or hit this. You want to get to know me, like, you know.
I mean, I guess if that's the type of female, you know, there's just girls that that's their love language. You know what I mean? That's their love language, and I kind of roll a little different. But I mean, if a guy, you know, sends a tennis bracelet to my PO box, like what do I do?
But see, for me, exactly, that's what I'm saying. So for me, I would think like,
what do I do? Go to the pawn shop.
You know, it's like it's the thing. It's like for those guys who just doing that, like you said, it's some girls who you know what I'm saying? Like that's like you say, it's some girls who are so different. It's like that's not what impressed them. You know what I mean? They may be impressed by something that's not even material at all. You know what I'm saying? With
just show that you care.
Pay attention to the details.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
The details.
It's women who just
like I love when your hair is cut short.
But I will say when you are giving gifts or just giving anything and it's accepted and it'd be the implication that you have to be careful with the people you're dealing with. It's just like
no assumptions.
But you're like, but it's no assumptions. But it's like it is though, because it's like being in jail or something. Motherfucker give you something.
See what I'm saying?
Motherfucker give you something in jail. You didn't ask for it and you take it now. Nigga might have to stab a nigga for a nigga later.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But not just like you're like, if you're coming into this house, just know you gotta suck some dick. You know what I mean? So with that being said, like if someone's gonna give you a gift, then you just gotta say, hey, are you giving this gift to me because
exactly
want something?
You really want to
give him the chance to answer like, nah, it's nothing. You don't gotta do nothing. I just did that. You know what I'm saying? All right,
cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Sign a contract.
Yeah, but the motherfucker be like, I mean, I'm giving it to you, but
I'm giving it to you because I want to give it to you.
When I give you that car, I want you to remember that I gave you something.
I gave you the
you feel me? So don't be mad when I need to get something. You know what I'm saying?
So I got it.
But I think that goes for the women who are askers.
I got a pearl necklace for you.
To me, it goes for the asking women. You know what I'm saying? More so than the women that just receive. I feel like that goes for the asking women. Like if a woman is comfortable enough to ask you for money and ask you for things, then a man gonna feel like I should be comfortable enough to ask you or you know what I mean?
And
like
I think that
goes for those type of women. I believe
that's the only thing that's missing is the straight line of communication. When we just ask straight out, like, hey, look, if I give you this, can I get some? Because that's what I think I'm gonna get from that. Once you make that connection, all right, it's no more implication, it's no more assumptions. We got it on the table.
Right.
I was watching an interview with Corey Holcomb today, and he like, I don't mess with high end women. He was like, the women I mess with, $250 get the job done. He like, oh, I can pay her phone bill. She want $250 for this, and that's all she needs from me.
Hookers?
But his women in his life. Low, he said his women are low maintenance.
He's like, I don't have what if I give
it's like kind of crazy, huh? Hey, might as well though. Like, might as well same
Yeah, $250 though was kind of wild though. It's like, what kind of women he got?
But see, what's crazy is because he said he don't get the women from like, you don't get the Florida women, you don't get the Houston women, you don't get the Cali women. He travel a lot. He a comedian. Yeah. So he said some women he done gave him $200. They broke down in tears. Yeah. Like nobody's ever gave me money like this before. Yeah. And he like, damn, okay, like that's all it take. So every time they meet up, he just
niggas love a little broke broad like that.
He said that too.
Like, there's niggas out there that really love that, like the little chick that you could just be like, oh man,
200,
like, 200, and she
changed
just
her
changed her whole.
Like Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, like yeah, for real.
This meal's $20 though.
Get you some dessert too, ma. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, get you some dessert as well. Like, you feel me?
Cheesecake.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, matter of fact, I got something for the kids too.
We splurging today.
Kids is getting food. Like, don't worry about it. What they want. You know what I'm saying? We buying that. Nigga done spent $340. You know what I'm saying? Spent $340.
Got somebody on his side for life. She ain't never leaving that nigga. I remember he spent that $300 on me and Lil Jim and them.
Oh shit.
That's crazy, bro.
It really be like that.
You know, so hopefully they both learn from that situation. Yeah. You know what I mean? She knows next time, you know.
Yeah, she gotta know next time, like
you're in the bed and all that stuff. Or just have it very clear. Just
have it clear. I think that's the thing. What are we doing? Yeah. I'm flying out, but what's going on? Like, is we going on days? Is we kicking
what's
it?
Crazy though?
What's popping? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It makes it awkward.
You fly, but it make it awkward. But at
when
the
you
same
say
time,
it just
though,
direct.
But just imagine though, like you fly, check out though, and your intention was only to really fuck. You ain't really had nothing else to do with her. I just want to kick it at the crib all day,
knock it out,
drink liquor with you in the house, and the whole time she thinking she flying out to Cali,
let's
go
see
hit
the
beach and do all this other shit. You like, no, we never talked about that. We was just talking about me. We never seen each other. Our thing was to link up, lay down, like do our thing, and you go back home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people really think that's all it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she want to fly out. Like, nigga, we be talking on the phone all day. We damn near telling each other you love each other. You got people. It's people that's in long distance relationships.
But like you understand. But you gotta understand what the conversation was. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like. Yeah.
Like you said, I got my workout and all that.
Maybe she's just the type that she like foreplay, and that's what
some girls are flirts.
You ain't even do that. What if you don't even go down on her? And that's why she was like, no.
As a guy though, like,
you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what the. I'm not like, unless you were doing some hard jail time and you got a phone. There's no reason to be jacking off on FaceTime with no woman. To me personally, it's like what you getting out of that. Hey, yo, check me out. You see me like, and she on the other end of the phone doing what? Like playing with like. It's just
but
like
see,
it's too
we come
much,
from an era to where like I think that that's a little bit beyond us because I didn't really have my first cell phone that played video, so I was like 20. So it's like nigga had a sidekick, we had chirps, but it's like we didn't have all that access to see each other and talk to all these people. You had a MySpace top 8.
Because I remember having phone sex one time when I was young and I was joking, like I wasn't really doing it. I don't know if she was, because I'm making it up too, like, ooh, yeah.
Oh, like on the phone she couldn't see you?
She acting like she, I'm like, yeah, me too. I'm going crazy. The whole time I ain't really jacking off it, and I'm like, hoping she is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, nigga, I had a wild one, man. Back, you know, the young Geechi wild out, man. Had even a little phone thing. She probably watched this podcast like, that was me. That was me. I was the one. And like, now she mad as hell because I didn't really do it. Cause you feel me? Like, on the real. I didn't really go through with it, man. I was just on the other line, like, yeah, man, shit good.
I mean, yeah, just as long as, you know, line of communication. Clearly, y'all had a great line of communication.
Perfect transition to by line of communication.
Okay.
Beyonce has a new album out. Hearing that, it's a great album. I personally didn't get to hear it yet.
I love it. I mean, if you're into house music and like Miami bass and like
Chicago
house
I
and
get
stuff like that, that's the vibe, and it's real funk. You know what I mean? They do a lot of like live instruments, and to me, I think sonically, it's a masterpiece. I loved it.
I'm definitely going to give it a listen because I got to give it its due diligence. It's Beyonce. You know, my wife loves Beyonce, like the biggest stan of Beyonce. She's going to like it just because it's Beyonce. So I can't
She probably already heard it.
I'm pretty sure she probably did. She'll start getting me to listen to it anyway if I like it or not.
So good. She was saying bars. I was like, okay. She was.
Beyonce's always elevated too.
She is.
I can't say that.
She is. I didn't really get a chance to really give it a full listen, so I can't say exactly how it sounded, but I did hear, like you say, the house music. I think her and Drake's new album is kind of in that same vibe right now, but I think they're kind of at that, I don't want to say, like, it's just an elevation of that's the type of music, the clubs that they're into, the places they're going. That's the type of music that's in those clubs now. So they're making it for a different crowd. I think people want you to stick with, oh, you've been making music for us forever. You know what I'm saying? Keep on making me sad. She's not, but then she's probably not even going through the same thing. She's not talking about bills. Can you pay my bills no more? She already,
I'm rich.
I don't need nobody to pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, she already done catered to you.
No scrubs.
You know what I mean? She already had no scrubs.
She been dangerously in love.
Yeah, that's TLC, no scrubs.
I mean, what was that?
What you saying though? She had to cater to you. She had to say my name.
They didn't have no
I need a soldier.
Okay, yeah.
I need a soldier.
Okay.
I need a soldier.
I knew it was something like that.
But she done elevated, so now I'm in a different mind state, man. I'm talking to a different demographic. I'm around different people. Like, I think people gotta understand growth and artistry.
I think this was dedicated to her uncle who is gay. He like
okay.
I believe he passed, and so this was a tribute to him. And so that was what it was in the direction that she was going for. I say as a woman, when I hear it,
you like it.
I'm like, ooh, I'm that bitch.
Yeah, you feeling sexy, you feeling vibrant.
I was like, oh my God, I am that girl. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things that like, and what's fun is that like my whole time here, and I heard it here in LA. Okay. So it was a whole vibe for me. You know what I mean? I'm in LA. You know, the lights, everything is so beautiful, and it was just like nothing but beautiful people. Everything was like a runway out here in LA. So
that's a fact.
It was just one of those like, to me personally, I absolutely love it. I love house music, you know, deep house, tribal house music. My taste in music is very wide. So yeah, man, I absolutely loved it, and I love that she was doing her little rappy taps. She was doing a little rappy tap.
Beyonce she's starting to put them up in there. I think Jay-Z wearing off on her a little bit. Like, they have been up in the booth. She like, check this out. Like, I got something for you. She
has one record that I know that she even says that Jay was her muse. And there's this one record that I'm just like, damn, they like mad in love, yo. You know,
still,
like, that's like
still,
that's
dope. And Beyonce still is. She's beautiful. I've seen like some of the pictures, the art that she's taking for this, like stepping up. And I've never been like the biggest Beyonce fan. Like, oh yeah, she cool, like she cool. But I'm just like, dang, the older she get, I'm like, it's like a fine wine, man. I'm just like, Beyonce's starting to be like solidify herself as that one, like that one. I ain't gonna lie.
She's gorgeous. Kelly Rowland's beautiful too.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
But I don't think she holding the torch to Beyonce. What Beyonce doing? But Beyonce is getting a little bit of backlash.
Why?
Because of the word spaz. Apparently, spaz is a derogatory word now. I forgot. What was that?
A
derogatory term for what was
people with cerebral palsy, I believe they said, right?
Yo, palsy, man.
Palsy.
Hey, palsy, son. No, watch out. Now that's going to lead.
That might be some shit.
So the dictionary says it's short for spastic, and spastic relating to or denoting a form of muscular weakness.
Yeah.
I mean,
spastic paralysis.
So like when you say muscular weakness, it's like you can't control your muscle or something.
Type of cerebral palsy caused by damage to the brain or spinal cord.
They need to cancel Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Damn.
God,
now you finna get Twitch taken the fuck down now, though. We ain't even thinking on that level. Now they finna trip.
You know what I mean? But like they're gonna have to cancel all the battle rap.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna go in my tweets and be like, cancel MyVerse.
Smack gonna be like, come on, son, like, listen, no more saying spaz on my stage, yo. All that spaz and all that, we ain't doing that. They can't copy respect, you heard? You feel me?
Yo, I didn't even know that was like
a derogatory term.
I didn't even know.
We
I
learn
thought
stuff
that was
every
like
day now. Everything's derogatory now. I see people in the comments though saying like the world is just getting soft, and we're catering so much to just everything, like, because though we're being sensitive, like not being insensitive, we definitely understand if you got cerebral palsy, you going through any muscular, you know what I mean, malfunctions. Man, heart go out to you and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, he said malfunction. I just thought like a robot. Like,
yo.
Hey, nigga needs some bananas. He needs some potassium. You know what I'm saying? Lock it up. You know what I'm saying?
He's some WD-40.
Yeah. Hey, muscular dystrophy, whatever that is now. But, you know, it's just cerebral palsy. We definitely, you know, we understand that.
I honestly never knew that word spaz was a
but I don't feel like we need to be sitting there being so tiptoeing around every little thing. Like, God damn.
Everything's getting soft. I feel like it's like we're two extremes. Like, it's getting ultra crazy that I'm just like, are you like,
man?
What are you even human? Like that's straight up.
It's no
word.
gray.
Yeah, there's no like,
no in between.
It's black,
you all
white.
the way over
It's
here,
like-
you all the way over there.
Yeah, it's like where's the center of this? You know what
After
I mean?
a while, we will not be able to speak the English language. I think if we keep going down this path, like is the going to be a thing? Like we already, female is already
Emoji.
something that seems to be extremely offensive.
Yeah, because you put male in there, and why
Is it fee person? Is it
fee person?
like,
Fee person.
can you say woman because it got man in it? Like it.
But do you see the pattern of the patriarchy?
You can't.
you-
They can't have us without them. They can't have them without us.
Mm.
Did you know that is some people that identify as
Them and us.
Them, they, that's a new thing. That's a thing, you know. I identify as woman or as lady.
She, her.
Lady. She, her.
Yeah, that's your
know what I
pronouns.
mean?
You're a cis woman, a cis gender
I
female.
identify as goddess. You know what I mean?
Okay,
So,
you feel me?
Yeah.
Queen energy.
yeah. What you say?
Big queen energy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All that.
Goddess.
All
You feel me?
It's just that now, especially in the battle rap culture, because this is something that's kind of its own.
Yeah.
Do you start being sensitive to these type of things and bring them in and usher them in, or do we just like
Battle
stick?
rap will never.
Nah, battle rap, we gotta keep it.
So-
we spazzing
Battle.
the fuck out.
Because it's a
battle.
word that you probably hear at every battle.
I never. I mean, that's like me beginning mad at the word tardy because it's half of. You know what I'm
Retarded.
He don't care. He don't give a damn.
No, I didn't try to say it.
not-
I was trying to make sure that's what she was saying. Tardy.
I'm half offended.
Yeah, like, man, I'm retarded. I'm retarded. I ain't nobody say that, though. You know what I'm saying? You retarded. You know
No,
what I
I've
mean?
heard people like say they shortened it. Like I've heard people call people a riri, like it's short for it.
But there's other words
Rihanna
that I've
should
heard
get
for those
offended.
things.
That's what I'm saying. It's other. But then can you say somebody going stupid?
Mongoloid.
Yeah,
that?
that one's crazy.
What is it?
But motherfuckers say that, though. You know that.
What does that mean?
I mean, that's just what they say. Like, not like, see, now,
What about
I feel
it?
like I just said something that nobody heard of or something.
So Mongoloid is relating to the broad division of humankind.
Yeah.
So a Mongoloid is not a Homo sapien, essentially.
Yeah, non-human.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm saying. So I wasn't saying it to be
Yeah.
offensive, but you've heard people like
If
refer
I
to
was
him like that.
Mongol, I would be offended.
But for real though, like I'm just saying, there's so many different
Yeah.
ways that people just refer to people.
I mean, we could be offended by everything.
I was just about to say now.
We could be offended by everything.
The matter of the offense, is it on the person that's taking offense? Because I could be offended by anything that someone says or does to
Yeah.
me. So I think that if people get out of their own bubble, I think it's just it's a sense of selfishness and narcissism. It has to be about me and you're offending me. Don't offend me. Don't say anything
think
that
it's
could
social
offend
media.
me. Absolutely, it's
Social media is giving a platform for everybody to be offended. You know what I mean? So
and
it's
everybody's
just giving-
opinions to be heard.
Yeah, it's just, you know, sometimes people just go.
I
to
think it's just the
extreme.
way it's being said to you too, though. You know
Like,
what I mean?
what if I just
because
walked
it's
up-
like when females and they get their friends and they be like bitch and they call you the
Yes.
bitch, but then if a man get at you like, hey, check it out, bitch.
Not for gay niggas saying
Now it's a problem.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hold on, you not saying it in the same endearing way
In the
that me and
same-
my
in the
homegirl is
same
saying it to
tone,
each
yeah.
other.
some
in the same
dudes
tone.
can say it depending on how they deliver it.
Yeah.
Like you said, it just
like
can't
you
be
my
a-
bitch, then it's different. Like,
You see what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You a
You
little
a bad
bad little
bitch.
bitch. Like,
Or
yeah.
something like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. You start, then it's like, okay, I am a bad bitch. It's like,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
all
yeah,
these
yeah.
words is just depending on, I think, the context
Delivery.
of it, the delivery.
Yeah.
And
It's
all
a tone.
of that.
It's always
you know
about
what I'm
tone.
saying?
It's 20%
Yeah.
the word, 80% tone. So.
And we do
yeah.
assume
That's
what you
wild.
mean by it when you come up and you say it.
Yeah.
Because I've even almost fought a black dude for calling me a nigga. Not an ER, but he was like, yeah, little nigga. I'm like, what you mean? Like, we was on that type of time.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and black dude. But like you said, it's in the aggression,
Yeah.
the abrasiveness. He even like perked
It's like
his
what's
chest up.
good. The
Yeah.
word what's good.
Exactly.
Like,
It could mean different shit,
Or it could be
yeah.
like what's good.
Yeah, what's
straight up.
happening?
Yeah,
What's up?
on the real,
Yeah.
on the real.
Yeah. So it's all
Like,
about
what's
context.
cracking,
Spaz? How do you
what's
say
going on?
spaz
So
and it sound
what
bad?
was the lyric? What was the actual lyric?
Oh, yeah, okay, the lyric was
She
up.
said,
Let me see.
F these spaz. That's what she said?
It was
Because that's like.
That's the only way you can say it and it
to be
sounds bad.
offended. Like,
How do you say spaz in a bad way?
Let me see if I can find it.
honestly, never heard.
Wait, spazzing on that ass.
Yeah, spazzing on that ass, spaz on that ass. Yeah, it's on the song Heated.
How's she gonna take that out? It seems like it's very repetitive.
Yeah, the name
was
of the
her
song
saying it, or
the
was
name
it
of the
someone
song
else?
is Heated.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And she says, when she says spazzing on that ass, spaz on that ass. And in the medical field, spastic refers to a disability that makes it difficult for people to control their muscles, especially their arms and legs. So I guess Beyonce, their team confirmed that lyric will be removed, though.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go.
Yeah.
So
But see, that's the bad part.
I guess you're up. You know, yeah. I guess. I mean, but that's not gonna make or break the song. So.
It won't.
I mean, if it's gonna be able to get it to trolls to leave her alone or people
I
to
just
leave her
think that
alone,
what it's ushering in is we have to be careful is when do we stop and say no, like that is what that is, because it is her art as well.
I think Ebonics is, you know,
exactly.
Ebonics is like, you know, just hip hop in general. You know, we take words and we make them our own.
It's pivotal to the culture.
Yeah. So, you know, that's where what happens is if you start making music outside of hip hop, now you're gonna have to like deal with the people that are outside of hip hop that don't understand. You know what I mean?
Goodness.
So
I'm not gonna lie, I don't
that's
like
the
that.
chance you gotta take. You know, is the chance you gotta take. So
I don't like that. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, I honestly never knew that she had that was a bad word.
Not at all.
I was like, damn, I've been saying all of these. You know, I'm like Geechi Spaz, and then I'm like.
Speaking of taking some lyrics out, my guy Gucci, man, shout out Gucci. He urging the rappers, the young rappers, right now. He just had a song, Stop Dissing the Dead, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And he's urging all the rappers to stop dissing the dead in their songs. No, he like, yo, man, it's enough. And Gucci, somebody, you know, got a street background, you know what I'm saying? He done dissed the dead before. We seen it. He went viral with the Jeezy and verses where he said it and he had the song, you know, so that's big for him to say it, you know, you feel me? It's big for him to come out and say it as far as somebody that was also one of the ones who people probably looked at as dude who dissed the dead before. But, like, how do you feel about that? Like, is that something the rappers need to do, or is it like, whatever, man? Like, motherfucker killed my partner and I'm dissing his partner, you know what I mean? Like, because I feel like some of those lyrics is
Gucci Man that said the lyrics?
He said stop dissing the dead.
But he wants to stop it as well.
I mean, I agree with him. Respect the dead.
Yeah, respect. I agree with him wholeheartedly. I'm not somebody that disses the dead or wants to diss dead, even in battle raps or anything. Like, you know, I'm not one of the dudes who
like, I
got a dead relative and I'm just gonna know about it. Like, hey, yeah, like
I really believe in like a realm outside of this.
Yeah, facts.
So like, just know that energy.
Yeah, energy is real.
You gonna bring that in? You know,
bring it on you.
I don't know.
So I think I'm the one that's on the other side of the fence with this, because I feel like, look, if we ops and I don't like you and I would kill you if I had the opportunity, I don't care about your dead homie. So what? I want you to be with him as soon as possible. I'm gonna talk about him as much as I can to rile you up, because that's my purpose. I'm a demon. I'm on demon time. I want you to hate me, because that's gonna make you not move strategically. You're gonna have so much hate. You're gonna be so sloppy. Whenever you get an opportunity for me, you're gonna try to take me out. You're gonna just think about me constantly. But if I'm really on demon time, that's why I never turned to the streets. I grew up in them, and I never was a part of a hood, because I would have had that same mentality. It's on go. And I know I have a mouth that I know I can antagonize you and say stuff to you to really make you hate me, but that's what we're supposed to do, right?
So if you got beef with somebody and their homie died, you will put it in your rap
immediately
to like
immediately, especially if you're my sworn enemies. Immediately, I'll say I did it if y'all don't know who did it.
And I think that's where the issue comes in, that for a lot of the people that's directly like in the streets, is like,
and it's just gonna be more and more.
It's gonna be more, and a lot of the dudes who are in the
for.
streets is more so like,
and that's the thing,
why diss if you like, now if you do like Gucci got the respect because, you know, it's out there. He actually was the one allegedly who, you know, handled his business in that situation.
I mean, he had to save
so
his
he
own
had
life.
to save his own life. So it's okay for, in a sense, like, bro, I did what I did. I can speak on it, but it's a lot of dudes who die and they have nothing to do with the murder. They didn't do it. They wasn't in the car when it happened. They wasn't the first nigga that got the call. They wasn't nowhere on the block when it went down. They just rapping about it, and then it's but like, yo, what's you bringing this energy in? Are you trying to get other people riled up who's literally still in them trenches, still going back and forth, still got this going on, and you're not even a part of it? So now it's just like you just antagonizing and being kind of like being a culture vulture at that point. Even though you're a street rapper, a street nigga, it's like if you ain't the one who did it, it's the same thing in the streets. If you're not rapping, if somebody got killed and you get to calling your ops and dissing they dead homies, it's like, bro, but you ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about the nigga you rocked on. You ain't rocked on nobody over here to be trying to say fuck all these niggas, and you know what I mean? So I think that's where the issue is.
And then you gotta understand, like, you're gonna have to take the consequences that come with it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, you putting your peoples in danger. So it's just like, you know.
But then when we look at these niggas,
I think there's other ways you could diss somebody without having to go there.
Yeah.
You
But
know
I
what
mean, like,
show your bank account.
The whole purpose is to cut them as deep as possible.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. So how can I hurt you more other than saying something about somebody that I know was close to you? And this I'm saying, I'm not saying I had this perspective. I'm just, I want to give the opposite side of the fence as far as if I'm in this mindset. And I'm in this mindset, I'm on go.
Yeah.
And look at, if we look at what happened to people that's done this before, unnamed rappers, but they die down, their energy died down, they need some clout, what I'm gonna do? Talk about something that I ain't have nothing to do with, but I know that's gonna rile them up and it's gonna put me back in the limelight. I'm gonna be on the news for another month because I talked about them. We have to stop giving energy to people that do that stuff. Like you said, if you wasn't a part of it, the dude that did it with King Von, I ain't heard the nigga say nothing about it since. Because he did what he felt like he had to do to save his nigga. Yeah. And that I have to do that in that circumstance. Yeah. So I'm not mad at him. He did what he felt like he had to do at that time, which is what you do. So now anybody else, you a phony. You not, what you talking up on that for? You didn't do nothing. You won't do that. You've never done nothing like that. Yeah. So why you even talking like that? But if I know that that's gonna get to you, and I know whatever, if that little clout, that attention, and it can make all your homies want to kill me, I'll do it.
Yeah. But what if they did it to you though?
Because eventually, I almost say hopefully it happened. Like, but see, that's the type of time I be on though. Like if I'm thinking, if you really wanted to go there, you have to, as soon as that come out your mouth, you're not in charge of what I do to you after. You was in charge of what came out your mouth, but my reaction to what came out your mouth, you have no control over. Once you said it, it's done. Yeah. Don't ever let me see you.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, man. I respect
it. But I agree with Geechi. Like, even the cats that's on that demon time, and that's where they mindset is at, and it's, you keeping it going, but at the end of the day, it's like,
not real beef with
it's
you.
not real beef if you, because at the end of the day, if it's real beef, it shouldn't be on wax anyway. Exactly. If it's real beef like that, it ain't nothing to talk about it because you don't want to get these, but you don't want no paper trail on it. But a lot of these people at the end of the day, they don't even think like that. They just, they young, and they just saying anything, and they just doing whatever, you know what I mean, to do it. But like real motherfuckers who understand it, gonna be like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't even want you to think that I'm the one who got nothing to do with nothing. I want to be able to knock all these niggas down. I'll be able to still go to the store, still chill out, and everybody talking about they can take 20 niggas to jail, and I ain't the one that they looking at. You know what I mean? I don't even want motherfucker to even be saying my name in them things. So I think the rappers who are doing that, they're putting themselves at
too much.
You putting that energy on yourself too, because like you say, you got shows, you got other things, you got kids, you got places where you just be out with your family. You setting yourself up to where you can't even be comfortable. You gotta have security around you when you just go into the goddamn Baskin Robbins to get your baby ice cream cone real quick.
People be trying to be too gangster on the gram. Like, just I heard a homie from this rapper from Tampa said, "Yo, I'm gonna be home. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no security. I'm gonna be home in 5 minutes." Yeah,
we spoke on that situation, and that was so messed up. You dig what I'm saying? That was so messed up about. I think his name was Rolly Bands, if I ain't mistaken. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think his name was Rolly Bands.
Out of Tampa.
Out of Tampa. And then like within like 5 to 10 minutes, he was already dead after making that post.
That's wild to me. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, people be setting themselves up, man. Like, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Yeah. That's what happened to him. You know what I mean? He let people know that
where he was at or whatever. Yeah.
My bad. Did I go like?
No, you didn't. No, you right. You knowing everything's right, man. Like for real, like.
But like, it's just, I don't know. You kind of set yourself up. Yeah. Kind of put a target on your back, and I just think like, I don't know, man.
But most of these weirdo niggas not even cut like that to keep it 100. And that's why I said that's why they can do it. Because like you said, you would think that that's consequences. But no, I can still go out to the club, I'm partying, nobody's doing anything to me because I know that it's fake. I'm surrounded by 7 armed security guards. It's no way you could get that close to me because I'm just playing the game. I'm putting on the facade, the persona. Yeah. But what we have to do as, and I'm not just saying us as individuals, but as the culture, don't champion that type of behavior. Yeah. Because when you do, it's if you reward bad behavior, it happens again. I have children, so I know if you don't reprimand them and you like punish them for what they do bad, it's gonna pop back up. Yeah. So you have to just, oh man, he just trying to get some attention. Let's not even look at him. Let's not pay him no mind.
Yeah. I mean, but I think that's gonna be something that's very hard to do, just because I mean we've kind of already been institutionalized as a culture to just kind of praise that and think that that's you know like that's what you got to do, because if it's not on the gram, then it never happened. And it's just kind of like, damn, you just got to be low key with your shit.
And for real, if y'all not even the rappers, don't be authentic to that, because we see what's happening. All these people getting cases, they pulling people in jail. All of a sudden now, I don't want to see too many of these young dudes get locked down for this stuff. It's all sad. Entertainment. Keep it as entertainment. Don't make this your real life. Believability is not worth you losing the rest of your life.
Don't be a victim to the system. That's all.
It's already too easy for us to do that.
Right.
Nah, that's a fact. It's so easy to fall victim to this shit. Like, and you definitely don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all the young rappers out there, man. You know, we ain't your daddies, man. But we definitely,
not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Hope that y'all, you feel me? But you know, if you can, man, don't diss the dead, man. Diss the nigga that's living. Let him know you finna come get him. I don't know.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to that nigga who you got beef with, man. Because what you gonna get out the nigga that's already gone? He can't say nothing bad. Nothing there.
He gonna haunt you though.
Yeah. It's not no reason. Like,
don't be surprised he haunts you.
Yeah, you don't get no points for that.
You can't find your keys. You're like, what the fuck are my keys?
That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
We got the new age women now, man. We're going to talk about this one.
New age women.
There's some new age women right now. I think that the roles might be switching up a little bit.
Okay, talk about that.
A woman, she was on the podcast, don't remember her name, but if we do get it, we'll shoot that out to you. But this woman said when she always sit down with a man, she don't want to hear about your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions, what motivates you, what drive you in life. Come in here, drop the dick off, and get out.
Damn.
Yo, you got to link her with homie that's flying bitches out.
Love connection.
Like, there you go. Like, there she is.
Made it happen. She probably fly herself out the way she talking.
Yeah, I know.
So she said she don't want to hear about his hopes and his dreams and none of that?
Nothing about your life. Come drop the dick off. She said, you know how Amazon got Prime? She want the Prime dropped off. Drop it off, give me the package, go about your business.
Progression.
Do you think that? Do you feel like?
Women out here like that.
I think, does that empower women? I think, does that give women a sense of like you getting that back? Because in a lot of ways, I think that it's, if we think about like, let's say longevity and how it's always been tied, the man is the one that treats the woman like that, and the women are clingy. That's how it is. Like, oh, we wish women did just want to have sex with us. But now, are the tides shifting?
I think men are now being more conscious of like the type of woman they want. You know what I mean? I think men are being we're getting in a place where there is an awakening. You know what I mean? And men are being a little bit more conscious as far as like, yo, this is a person that I could potentially have kids with this person. We're going to start a generation together. You know what I mean? And so I think like guys are more on that wave. And I think what happened is that women have been so conditioned to like, we have to be in the kitchen, we have to be in this. And so it's like this, there's like this, like I said, an awakening of women that, and sometimes it can be toxic, but sometimes it's just like,
some of these women just want to get fucked.
They just want to get dick down.
Like, yo, let's get it. Like, that's it. When they tired of being in the house with the nigga that's giving them that same stroke.
Honestly, she's probably, he could be giving off like homeless vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she's probably dealt with dudes that are just like,
he trying to just spend a night so he can sleep for the night.
And it's like, motherfucker, what are you?
I think more and more women are now kind of becoming, like you said.
If you got hopes and dreams, then you ain't got shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? More women, that's where they at with it. Like, look, I don't want to know talking. They want to try it out. Because some women, I've heard women who can't even be with guys though that they don't enjoy the sex with. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I heard women say they deal with mediocre dick if everything else good, so now they like up the dick trash you out. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like to me, I feel like
women are sounding so shallow now.
Yeah, I think it's something in the water, man. It's something in the water, something in the food. It's something.
But I think that it's like my generation of men wanted women to be like that. But I think that as our age group, we're just around people more our age now. That's why it look like the men, we're at that point in our age now, so like we want to settle down. Yeah. We done had the fun. Yeah. Like, all right, I want to wrap it up. I want to start this family. Let's settle down. But women like, no, like this newfound freedom for women. We trying to get out here. We want to twerk in the streets at the red light.
But it's like, more women than men anyway.
Yeah, that is true.
Is there? You got to Google that.
Yeah.
Google that.
It's like, it's like 3 to 1 or something.
3 to 1, is that what they told you?
Yeah.
Come on.
I think it changed to 2.5 to 1.
The number of men and women is roughly equal.
Oh, wow.
Though men hold a slight lead.
What?
With 102 men for 100 women in 2020.
Yeah, they done caught up.
So
that's China. China doing that.
It's China.
China chill out because they be wanting the men.
Okay, well, look up in America. What's the percentage of
because they out of
women
control.
to men ratio?
But see now who
now we can't use that.
What's wrong now is because a lot of men are identifying as women, and that's why the numbers look more even.
Shit ain't right.
See what
now.
I'm saying? The he's just turned to she's, but they still he's.
There's
Come
more
on.
men than women in the United States.
Oh damn, it's getting worse for us.
Okay.
Oh, we deep.
Oh, okay.
Can't use that excuse no more.
Nope.
God damn.
I wanted 2 wives.
That don't count the guys in jail. That don't count the guys that die young. That don't count the homosexual guys. That don't count none of them.
Okay.
That's just saying that they're there.
Oh. Yeah.
That's not the ones that bat for the
because we got
same
niggas
team.
Yeah, we got too many niggas in the prison system. We got too many motherfuckers that's dying.
Hold on, I'm incorrect. There are 162.83 million males and 166.24 million women.
So we're 4 above.
Yeah, so there's more women.
Yeah, like
All right,
4 million more.
Yeah, look at that.
This is a 2020 gender ratio.
Okay.
So it might have changed in 2 years.
What about thems? What are we getting?
You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, though, being more of them. You know what I'm saying, man?
How do you feel about that, gentlemen? How do you feel about women
changing and being more like aggressive, I guess?
Yeah.
So,
I love that. Honestly, I think that the fact that women take on, like, you don't care about the social norms, and it's like you go live whatever your truth is to you, and if that's you wanting to be the label we say promiscuous, I just say you're dating. You out there and you trying to find the right fit for you, and I think that if men can do that, by all means, women can go do that.
It's like, nah, I'm not with it. Like, what? Nah, I'm not feeling it. It's like, yeah, they can date as many as they want, but I don't feel like how men is. I don't feel like women should just be fucking everybody.
What's the difference in a promiscuous woman and a promiscuous man?
What's the difference?
Yeah, like, because you said you feel like they can't do it the same way. Is that just because, is it more sacred for a woman to give herself up to a man?
I mean, I think it's like this.
The sacredness of it. You know?
Sacredism?
You feel me?
That's what it is.
The sacredness.
I think, I just think like, I feel like it's to each his own. You know what I mean? Like, me personally, before I let anybody close to me, I would like to know where you're coming from, like where you been. You know what I mean?
So you want to know like the backstory?
I want to. Yes.
You want to know
body
nigga
count
hopes
and
and
all that?
dreams.
I actually want to know like what are your aspirations?
Yeah.
What
Oh, okay,
are
I
your,
thought you
like,
was talking like body count.
where
like,
have you been? You know what I mean? Like where have you been in life? And like what demons are you dealing with? You know what I mean? Before them shit's attached to me, because it's all about a soul tie. Say it again. What you
Is there a time frame?
No, definitely. Well, me personally, and I don't knock any female like, yo, you got how you want to get down. Listen, I got homegirls that, they want to get it what they have to get. You know what I mean? They got they dude that they call when they need something. You know what I mean? And so there's nothing. Everybody has a sexual preference, and there's nothing wrong with like.
Having that,
like if a guy like to get paid, some guys like to get paid. Some
talking about that.
Some guys like arches in your feet. It's like it's depending. Everybody has their own way. Shorty, she feels like she don't want to hear all that.
Yeah,
just give me what the fuck you got.
Let's get to it.
Put some protection on. Hopefully she's staying protected. Relax, because there's something called.
Now I don't know. Now the time frame thing, like he said, I don't think like. I feel like time frame is always subjective. It's gonna be like the vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's how it always is.
Taking a female serious that let you hit on the first night.
Would I take her serious? Yeah.
You still gonna take her serious?
Yeah. Like why wouldn't I? Like she just let me hit on the first night. Don't got nothing. Like if I was feeling her, that's how we got to. Like if I knew I wasn't taking her serious, I already knew I wasn't taking her serious. I don't think her letting me hit got something to do with me taking her serious.
Quick
story. What I'm saying? Yeah.
Quick story for me. Relates to me. Me and my wife got together at my 18th birthday party. I was 18. First time we met, we talked.
Yeah.
We got together like 3 days after. We dated for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
She ended up leaving me, going back to her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, wow.
She went back to her ex-boyfriend, nigga, a little heartbroken. Oh, damn, she did me wrong. Oh, I'm out here in the streets. Yeah. All right, I go back out. I'm dating. Yeah. Over the summer, she started hanging back out again. We started building a rapport. I let her back in. Like, she got back in.
Yeah.
We started talking. We cooling. After a week, I hit it.
Yeah.
So I only knew her literally for a month.
Yeah.
And she let me hit within a month. She wasn't my girlfriend at the time or nothing. I could have just left and shook. But like you said, the vibes
was already
so good, so strong.
You could get them vibes on the first night.
August 3rd, be 16 years we've been together.
Oh shit.
So the vibes is right.
The vibe
is right,
The
man.
vibe is always what it's going.
Vibes, you know,
Vibes
kings
is
and
always
queens,
gonna
let's
be
go.
that, man. Like it's like I don't think you could force a vibe. If the vibe is there, it's gonna be there, man.
Yeah.
Like women gonna know, like as well as the men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nigga, all right, boom. Now being drunk and belligerent is different. Like drunk, we just got loaded. I don't know how the fuck. She don't know how. We just drunk. We end up fucking. That's like a different little vibe. But like somebody that had the intent, like yo, we went on a date, we kicked it, went back to the crib, and just one thing led to another. Boom. But I'm feeling you. We laying on you like this now.
I make you get out.
The morning is like another vibe. When you going to work, like what's going on? Like you said, y'all done probably sat there and talked the birds and the bees. Y'all done talked about what you been through, all this shit. So I don't. So you don't like now. You're not gonna be like, but at the same time, even though all of that, she gave me the pussy, dog. I can't be with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
what that was the whole purpose.
Right,
Like you feel me? Like nah, I can't see
didn't even have
myself
to- you
hitting
didn't
this
have
for the
to-
rest of my life.
Right.
Gave it to me on the first night. Wonder who else she gonna be
out
doing
and
this
nothing.
with. You know? So like I think that would be the double-edged thing. It's like nah, you can't think like that, like because then there's no reason to even be trying to. Because what if every woman that you dealt with ain't gonna be like making you wait? You know what I'm saying? Because some women is probably like at the same time, like you said, she could be that type of woman who like that's just her thing. Like I mean, I like sex too. So if I like the guy and I feel like I'm gonna be with him, ain't no thing. You know what I mean? It's gonna be the last nigga I'm fucking. Because once I give him this pussy today, I'm fucking with him now. You know what I'm saying? Like some girls, they only fucking one nigga. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Once they give them the pussy, that's it. Now they locked in. Even if they not with each other every day, it's like this the only nigga I'm fucking. Like you know what I'm saying? That's it. So some women, you gotta look at them like that. Once they finally give you that, they might have. That's like yo.
And you just gotta make sure that like you know you guys are clear on that.
Yeah.
The worst thing to do is to lead her on and think like, yeah, we're gonna be together, and then
that's not what it is.
And then it's not what it is.
Do the opposite work though. Is like the chemistry early, we lock in, we hold it down. Now, what if you really want to like this person, but the energy never really seems like, damn, like it's something off, and it's the relationship is somewhat toxic, but y'all been together like 5 years, but y'all kind of grew accustomed to the toxic nature of the relationship.
Just comfortable.
How do you break out of that?
You know, it's tough. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like,
you got 5 years in.
See, and then because of time,
do the next 20.
Because of time, you feel like I should stick to
like, fuck it. Well, we got going on. It's working.
It's exhausting, though.
Yeah,
like,
it is. It's draining,
it's
though.
Exhausting, like
it's draining.
You know, and so I understand what girls saying.
Talk a little bit about that. What do you mean by chemistry?
Chemistry? What do we mean by chemistry? I mean, like being able to, like, I feel like chemistry is like okay. It's so you know, just to use it in sports term, like if a team got good chemistry, they work well together. You know what I'm saying? So in a relationship, it's the same thing. Like we kind of work well together. You know what I mean? You understand? Like yo, this is what I like. This is what she like. This is what I don't like. This is what he don't like.
Yeah.
And they understand that about each other, and it works. Like nigga, this is
it's like a dance.
Some people ain't gonna change for you. Like you know what I'm saying? Or like this nigga say he don't like bitches that can't cook, and she ain't gonna try to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm not even finna try. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I never cooked. You gonna always eat out, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't gonna work for him because he really wants a chick. Even if it ain't good, it's like, let's watch TikTok videos and let's learn together. I like cooking or whatever, you know it. So they got a good chemistry. It's a compromise. Yeah,
it's like a choice.
It's a choice,
Like, relationships are a choice. You know what I mean? It's always like, you gotta really like choose to actually like work through some shit. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, man, I think that's really like if you got two people that are willing to like work on something together,
they have good chemistry.
There's good chemistry, and on top of that, you know, like I don't know, I know what you mean though. Like as far as like somebody like the energy's off, and it's just like we just don't get along. You know what I mean? Like
some people just ain't meant.
Go to couples therapy or some shit.
The thing is, you're gonna make it work with whoever you want to make it work with.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it's toxic. The energy and chemistry was never there. But I'm trying to put this square into this circular hole.
But some people, like you say, some people, man, there's so many different types of relationships out there.
It is.
You got women that are in relationships that they want to get out of and they can't because the dude won't let them go. He's there every step of the way. He ain't giving her no I know you don't want to leave me, but you ain't going nowhere. I'll kill you.
Or he
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
He crazy, you know, and there's women going through this. Dudes on the vice versa, like, he done tried to move on and she crazy.
Yeah,
She
no out.
pulling up everywhere. Every time he get a new girl, he's
Beat
trying to
her
beat
up.
her up, break her windows.
Oh, my God,
And so it's like
so
we stuck
toxic.
together, you know, that type of toxic. Then you just got the motherfucker, like you say, that done got so comfortable to where it's like, they not really happy, but it's like, at the end of the day, if I leave you leave me, we got to start all the way from the beginning. We already live together. We already good with this.
Starting
like,
a
fuck
whole
it.
new
You know what I mean?
life, yeah.
Exactly. Some
It's
people just like,
exhausting.
I'm just cool.
Yeah.
I'd rather just die like this.
That's
you know
like
what I'm saying?
Dialogue.
it's complacent.
But
It's-
I think also too. I think what we need to realize too is like we got to be okay with being by ourselves.
yes.
Like
Learn
actually
you.
have a relationship with yourself
Yeah.
first, and then you know what I mean.
Some people ain't okay with that,
Dive
though.
into that because I
There's
think
a lot
people
of people
don't know
that's
who
not
they
okay
are
with that,
without
man.
that person. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of
So-
people that's so dependent on a relationship though,
And other
to where you
people.
see them like damn. As soon as she broke up, she with another nigga. He went,
Yeah.
it's like that's how they
Not
do it.
a
It's
month
like,
off.
They
Yeah.
can't be alone. It's like I can fuck it. I'm found somebody else. I'm with
Because
them
like
now.
you said, they
Yeah.
hate their self, and they probably don't even really know who they are, and they don't want to spend time with their self internally.
Yeah.
But like you said, when you truly know the essence of who you are,
Yeah.
I can even be a better mate to whoever it is I
Absolutely.
find, because I can tell you everything that works with me, everything that does not work
Yeah.
with me. This is an absolute deal breaker. I might compromise on this.
Yeah.
I know so much more about me when I've spent time with
Yeah.
me. I'm a better mate for whoever I
It
run
makes the
into
work
later on
much
down the
easier.
line.
Yeah.
Makes the work much easier.
Yeah, straight up.
So yeah.
But try. Let's say if you tried to do that. Let's say you were in that 5-year relationship.
Yeah.
You were with your lady, and that's how y'all did it. Your wife or whatever they are at the time. Y'all been down, or your man. And then within that 5 years, you felt like you didn't spend that time with yourself, and you want to let that person know, yo, I need this time and take this break.
Yeah.
And to get yourself right. A lot of times, like that's it. Some people's like, what? That they don't even. That's not even make sense to them. You need a what? What is it? Me break what? No, I'm not breaking nothing. So you don't even. So some people, like you say, it goes back to now they stuck.
Because when you think about it, like I've had to do this development since I was 18.
Yeah.
I've been here the whole 16 years.
Yeah.
Like I'm figuring out why we doing it. Like not ever leaving, wanting to leave, on the brink of leaving, at the tough, happiest of my life. I'm going through these changes with her. But even to this point, we're going through therapy now. I'm learning the true essence of who I am.
That's beautiful.
And I'm like, look,
That's so healthy.
if we're going to continue to grow on this path, this part of me, you're going to have to deal with. And I know if you're really going to be there with me, and if our chemistry working, you're willing to make these turns with me.
Oh,
You're
because it's gonna be
moving
some
with,
turns,
and sometimes you see me like, hey, this
Gonna be
nigga
some
tripping.
turns,
But you'll be like, all right, I'm going to get there, but
straight
I'm going to
up.
let you go through that first, and then I'm going to meet you there.
Yeah.
Because even with the passing of my grandmother, I know I've been tripping a lot lately. And she just been patient with me. She just been sitting there. She's like, "You'll be all right. I'm not what you're mad at. I'm not what you're mad at."
That's beautiful.
And I respect the hell out of that because she's sitting there and she's being patient with me in that time. So,
well, that's a blessing.
Relationship or like in those situations where we got to go to therapy, we got to do all.
I think it depends when you stop the progression. When the progression absolutely halts and that person's not willing to get in the ring with you anymore.
Yeah.
In order for me to say, "Let's go to therapy," and you come, you're still showing me you're willing to fight.
You be doing like romantic things for her?
My wife is very.
What's the last romantic thing you did for her?
Let me see. What would be considered romantic?
I'll make sure she get some flowers. For
I did. My wife doesn't like flowers.
Oh, okay.
She knows she likes them, but she lets them die immediately.
Yeah.
Never
well,
puts them
I
in
never
water.
Like the flowers is cool. It just with flowers, it's just like you're giving me something to see it die.
And she doesn't even give it an effort. Like, like damn, you gave me
But it's like men gradually always thought like, hey, I'm bring my woman some flowers,
No, but
do the
it's
nice
sweet.
thing.
No, but it's the
It's
gesture.
sweet,
Yeah.
but I've never I've
the
never
gesture.
seen the give the flower thing really
work.
Like
Yeah.
ever. Like it's
Well, maybe
always
not
like
flowers.
soon as
Okay,
like you said, as soon as
let me
they
not
get them, they
flowers.
sit them
Let me
down
not say
somewhere. And it's
flowers.
like they not at home
Well, you
hugging
know what
these
I mean.
flowers later. Like man, and showing their friends,
These
look
are
at these
so
beautiful
beautiful.
flowers he gave me, and they smell so nice.
know
I
what's
love
crazy?
these flowers. They just thanks, babe, and sit the flowers
Like
down.
who actually like flowers.
Unless she's really
You know what's
Unless she's really into
no,
flowers.
Who have their favorite flower?
or
I
she
love
just
I love
cherishes.
sunflowers. That's my thing.
So if somebody got you sunflowers that
Oh
would
my God.
See,
you giving up the game.
They in the chat, buddy, going crazy.
A nigga ordering them right now. Right?
Sunflowers.
But you know what's funny is that a woman one year, I just thought I was Casanova at my job.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a young nigga. I want to make an impression on everybody. I go and I buy a dozen roses and I buy a dozen donuts from
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
And Valentine's Day, they came with a card. And the Valentine got you a free donut. So all the women in the company.
Nigga want one of them right now. My damn self.
All the women in the company, I gave one to all of them. Because I didn't want to exclude anybody. So I gave them all one. And I did, of course, the most for my wife. Yeah. But I'm just like, this is a day that I can make other women feel happy. Yeah. And let me go do this. I went and did it. Everybody was so happy for a donut and a rose.
That's so sweet, though.
One woman had the rose for 3 months. She put it in a vase. It grew vines and everything. Wow. And she was like, look, I still have that rose that you gave me.
She took care of the rose.
And I'm like, God damn.
Take care of the flowers,
But something like you said, just something so small, that meant the world to her.
So back to the question. When's the last time you did something romantic for your lady?
I cannot say the last thing I remember I did. I cannot say the last thing I know I did romantic, but what I do make sure of is not this last Friday, but me and my wife go out every Friday.
Okay.
We have a date night every Friday. I give that time to her. I'm very busy throughout the week. We have 3 children. Yeah. I do this twice a week, but I make sure I give her that time. I just let her buy like $150 worth of stuff for our trip to Vegas later this week. I don't know if that's romantic, but yeah. I'm like, here, and she loves gifts, so and I know it's not gonna stop there.
That's great.
But we're gonna go out there. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. But you're actually right. I probably should take some time to do something actually romantic.
Or just something that she would least expect, like, oh, you remember it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, there's a song that you played for me.
That's true.
I don't know.
That's true. You're right. That's a good game. I gotta take that.
You definitely have to do that. Like a lot of times, because like you say, as men,
it's the details.
We don't know like
the details
because we're men. So it's like what's romantic to us is like, man, we chilling, kicking it, and it just you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like feel me? Like man, we've been chilling around here all night. Romantic, right? Lights off in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like
you want a helicopter your dick when you got the shower. Look at this.
It's a candle.
Feel me? Like it's like the candlelight. Maybe watching this movie is kind of like romantic. You know what I mean? So like that's us. So like you say, women like you know, paying attention to detail is
it's just the little things. You know what I mean?
That's real.
Yeah.
So but
gave all the married men and the men in relationships out there some game for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? You know, what's some of the gifts like when you were in relationships that you could say like that you really appreciate, like that, like damn, man, like people that put thought into it, like when you in your past relationship, did you ever get gifts that were somebody put extra thought into?
I would say a letter.
Oh wow.
You know, a letter in the mail. Yeah, you know what I mean? Or
damn, that takes some effort. Like for a nigga to write a letter and send it to you.
I think that one point sent me some vitamins.
They care about your body. No, yeah, that's good. Your health.
That's like, you know what I mean? But like vitamins, that's just like you keep. I mean, I know it's not nothing, but it's like, okay, you want me to
something
live
like that? Yeah.
You want me to live forever then?
Yeah.
Take notes.
That was dope.
Like that's sweet to me. You know what I mean? I think
what about you? What was any gifts or something you ever received? You know, throughout your marriage, it could be before.
You know what I really like is I like when something has thought to it, and it's not even the price of it, but when you just show that you paid attention to me, and you went and got something that you knew I was looking at, and I didn't make it like completely obvious that I was looking at it.
Yeah.
And you like, oh yeah, you know that cologne I seen you get that sample of, and I know that you liked it. Here. I'm just like, oh damn, like you really paid attention to that. Oh, like these shoes I seen you buy 3 months ago, I bought you an outfit to go with that because I know you ain't worn them yet because you didn't get nothing to match them. I love stuff like that. I love stuff like that.
I think that was one of the dopest things at the time that my wife got me was when I was going so heavy. I forgot what year it was, maybe 2019 or 20 or something, and bought me hella workout shit when I really thought I was in my gym bag, you know, and like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking I'm going every day working out, doing my thing, and then birthday came around, and like had hella shit. I'm talking gloves, the cups, the,
love that.
You know, the little shit you put your phone on you while you work out. I'm like, damn, you know, and I ain't bought none of this shit. You feel me? I'm working out in sweats, regular wife beater every day, no gloves, no nothing. So I'm like, damn, motherfucker really been paying attention. And I'm wearing this shit now, you know, the line really going in there looking like a real at the time.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm back now. This was years ago, you feel me? But now I'm back again. You know, slowly but surely. I don't even want nobody to even notice though yet. You know, I'm waiting, you know, I'm just chilling. Like, you know.
Did your wife like put the present back on here? She was like, here.
Yeah, it's starting to get back here. Go
you remember when I gave you this?
You might need to, you're losing it, bro. You looking crazy out here.
You know what? What's another thing I really appreciate when you show a vested interest in something that I like and you can't stand it.
Yeah.
Like my wife hates going to the gym, but she's in phenomenal shape. She just blessed like that. But she came and she tried for like 3 weeks with me. She came every time I went. She went tried her little workouts, but she know like I be on there like, come on, like, and she like, I can't work out with you, but I'm gonna work out in the gym with you. But the fact that she did that, I was just like, damn, that meant a lot to me. That I know that you hate this, but you gave it a vested effort and you really tried. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, I love that.
You gotta find the gifts in things like that.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And that to me, I think those are the gems that keeps relationships beautiful, growing, and
real talk.
You know what I mean?
It's sacrifice because you know you hate it. She know I hate going to the mall. I'll sit there for 4 hours. I might complain, God damn, when we going home. But she just know like that. He just talking. He all right. Where your card at? Like, it's one of them. So, but it go like that in relationships, man. That's the things I love and hate at the same time. Some dudes like it more than the women. I ain't gonna lie.
But like shopping with them though. Nah.
We've been there 6 hours and leave with one sock.
Yeah, because they never know what they want.
One sock, just
I
right
like
sock.
this one, but no, not this one. Like, man, come on, man, I'm hurried. I picked this one 30 minutes ago. Been in here, man. I want that, man. I'm cool. All right, come on. Like, let's get it. Let's get to it.
Y'all got it so good.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all got it so good. Y'all can just put a t-shirt on. You good. Like, we gotta make sure we got everything right.
Y'all got so many options though.
But y'all got more options too, though.
Yeah, we do. We really do.
Niggas got about 4 stores we can go to.
Yeah, y'all got 4 things you can wear: either joggers, sweats, jeans.
We gotta
shorts,
have like tennis shoes or something. See, women can wear boots. They can do the sandals,
wedges,
tennis, everything.
heels.
Ain't no woman gonna mess with no nigga that's wearing sandals all day, every day. Every time they see him,
Birkenstocks, damn nigga again.
Every time they see him, he put it up, toes out. Like, man, they gonna be like, man, come on, bro. Like, she gonna switch up. But a woman, she can get her feet done, be straight with that every time, or she can switch it up, kicks and all that. So, like, you know, like, that's why it's probably a lot easier for the shop. We already know what we want. Shoes, jeans, shirt, we out of here. You know what I'm saying? And we straight. The shirt match the kicks. We perfect.
Depending on the mood, maybe I want to wear a dress, but I'm a little too bloated, so I'm like, all right, let me get my high-waisted joints.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Look at me.
A guilty pleasure of yours. What's one of MyVerse guilty pleasures?
MyVerse guilty pleasures. All right, so you're just gonna give them angles. Okay.
Yeah, we need to hear what's
just give them angles then, right?
I got you, Jazz.
Fuck Jazz.
Yeah.
Shit. One of my guilty pleasures. I'll say. That I feel guilty when I do it?
Yeah, that you don't like that. Yeah, that you
don't really want people to know you like it.
This.
Like,
example, Geechi, what's one of yours?
What's one of yours?
One of my guilty pleasures. Like, see, now I feel like I don't want to.
So, like what's yours?
I already shared mine. So
which one was yours?
I like being choked. Like,
I never heard you say that. You never said
I like being choked. Like, that's not something that most niggas would admit, but I like
that
it.
That is kind of like a guilty pleasure. Nobody want to know that. Like they, but I like good choked too.
Yeah, like choke me.
You know what I'm saying? Choke you a little bit. You feel me? But I like the. But we gotta be choking each other. We gotta both be choking like.
See who died first.
We both like we choking the fuck out of each other. Somebody going out like.
And then y'all pass out.
And then we pass out. It's over.
You like watching pimple pop.
Yeah, I like pimple
that's
popping.
a guilty pleasure. You like watching pimple pop.
Yeah.
You like seeing people get their pimples popped.
That type of guilty pleasure. Shit, man, let's go on my Explorer. Let's see what's on my Explorer.
Man.
All right, men in gray sweats. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just fucking kidding.
I like BBW porn. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Guilty pleasure, man.
Junk food.
I would say, okay, yeah.
There we go.
Flaming hot Cheetos,
Okay.
or
we need something better than that.
Everybody likes those. Okay. I'll say, shit.
Slow dancing.
Glorilla. As a hip hop head, Glorilla. I love Glorilla. I think she's dope.
I could put peanut butter on a pussy and let her dog lick it.
Oh, who does?
Peanut
That's
butter on her
bestiality.
pussy.
Who does? Yeah, I don't know. Was it consensual? Like,
As long as the peanut butter there, he like, I'm with it.
was it
I
consensual?
don't know. That's guilty or just a pleasure for her,
Yeah, I
though.
think
That's an innocent pleasure.
Gonna be guilty
She
of
loves it
something,
now. She's
goddammit.
guilty.
They find out who you are.
Yeah.
Glorilla.
Yeah.
Glorilla?
What's one of yours, Avo? Give us
Glorilla.
one.
I
We
mean,
need
you
an
know, I
avocado
think she
one.
just go hard. I like
You know,
it.
Avo got one, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I really want to do like I want to say a good one. You know what I mean? I'll say drinking. Drinking's a guilty pleasure.
What is it, tequila?
What you
the fuck
drink?
is
What do
it,
you drink?
tequila?
What do you drink?
Tequila.
Which type?
Don Julio, we
I do
coming with the
Casamigos.
Casamigos.
Reposado,
my
Blanco,
first time drinking
Añejo.
Casamigos.
1942.
Oh, okay, there we go. She classy. You know what I'm saying?
1942, Casa Azul, you know
Okay,
what I mean?
Casa
Okay.
Azul. Can't go bad with that.
You know what I mean?
Casadores.
But what?
Casadores.
Camarina?
Camarina.
You fuck with Camarina? A lot of like Camarina. I'll say that. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But for every drink that I do have, I'll make sure to work out the next day.
Yeah,
Or try to
that's why. That's basically like a guilty pleasure because people probably see you and
You
they
know
know
what I
you
mean?
work out, they know you heavy on your fitness.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
every now and then I like to, eat my
I
little
like to
chocolate
take
cake
some
and
back.
drink a little, little
Yeah.
tequila. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I get a tequila. I mean, shit, I was definitely drinking some tequila this week.
Yeah, man. Tequila, that's my liquor of choice
I love
too, though.
tequila now, too.
I'm
I
not
was
really a cognac no more. I'm not really a
Changed
vodka. Tequila, I'll be straight. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Tequila, I'll
It
be
Where's
gotta
the
be
tequila
rep-
at right now?
I had a bottle or two at the crib.
I left the gym on my way up here. That's why I didn't have it. I told myself, well,
I'm saving mine for Vegas. I ain't
with
gonna lie.
no liquor, man. We
I was
usually
gonna be on
got
the
one, too.
detox till Vegas
We
and
usually
then go
got one.
nuts.
No, that's good. That's good. Definitely. That's where I was last
Because
night.
I'm about to go crazy.
That's where I
when
was
get
last
out
night.
there.
I was like that last night. I was like, or yesterday, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna drink. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
drink. And then I went to the Perch
Oh, it was
yesterday.
over with.
And then no, but I didn't drink. I was just like, all right, let me get because I was eating a sea bass, so I wanted to pair it with a wine.
Okay.
So I had a little, a little Sauvignon Blanc.
You know, sea bass, what was some Chilean sea bass?
I don't know.
know what I'm saying?
I think it was.
Top with
might
some
have been.
caramelized rice.
It might have been. I think it was on.
Yeah, I just said that because I cook sea bass. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Yeah, with caramelized rice.
What's your
Okay.
favorite type of food?
My favorite type of food, Puerto Rican food, mofongo all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Arroz con gandules. Like
What is Puerto Rican food?
Yeah, because I was about to ask
Arroz con
that.
gandules,
Okay.
pasteles,
Okay.
mofongo.
Okay.
Plátanos is kind of like a universal kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't think I ever
but
had it.
alcapurrias is a Puerto Rican
What's
dish.
rosco pollo?
It's
Yes.
rice and chicken.
Ah.
Yeah,
Somebody
but I
said that in
think-
a song, Jay-Z or something?
No, I just wanted to know.
I
I knew
think
pollo was chicken, but I'm like, what's roast? Okay, or rice
Yeah.
and chicken. That's what we eat that
Rice
though.
and chicken. I know. I feel
That's what
like
I'm saying. Puerto Rican food and black food probably the same
Yeah,
shit. Y'all
but
just got a Puerto Rican
It
name.
is funny though because when you think about it, when something is made the black way, like we was talking about spaghetti,
just made
you got
differently.
black spaghetti and you got white spaghetti, and they
Yeah.
totally different.
Yeah.
And then Italian spaghetti,
Yeah.
all three of them taste different.
Yeah,
facts, though.
Like Puerto Rican spaghetti, we put cheese in it, like shredded, like cheddar
Oh,
cheese.
we do that.
throw it
Yeah,
in.
For
that's
sure.
That's
Oh,
the
shit.
nigga.
While you
spaghetti,
cooking it,
yeah.
all right, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
you
ours.
said-
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we
how
do
we
that.
do ours.
That's a
But we
fact.
was
Well, yeah,
saying
we're from the
the
same
white
hood.
spaghetti is, when you got the soup, you got the noodles, then you got the stuff, and you put it
And a
on top
meatball.
later.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Yeah.
It's like nicely layered. Ours
Yeah,
is
yeah,
yeah.
mixed.
Mixed,
Everything
all
Oh,
mixed.
that's all together.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know then, because
Yeah.
I'll be making the sauce different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then you throw it on top, and then when the next day though, that's when you mix it all together.
Yeah, when
Oh.
it's all at the later on, like fuck it now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
marinate.
Let it marinate. I just had
Yeah.
spaghetti last night.
I feel like
On the real.
white
With meatballs
spaghetti
on
is like
the-
watery. You know what I mean? Like it's watery.
Yeah.
The sauce don't have that consistency or the thickness. It is kind of like liquid.
watery spaghetti.
That's a fact.
Yeah, nobody likes a watery spaghetti at all. Hell no.
That should be the name of this podcast.
Yeah, watery
Watery
spaghetti.
spaghetti. That's
Motherfuckers
crazy.
tuned in with that name though, watery spaghetti. Did y'all see the watery spaghetti podcast last night? It was crazy. That shit watery and spaghetti.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, just this one.
Oh, this
just the
episode.
episode.
Watery spaghetti. Y'all heard we changing it now, so when it drop, that's what it is. They
What's
gonna
your,
be
what's
waiting
your
to figure out why we
favorite
said
type
that.
of movie,
Oh,
genre-wise?
I love time traveling movies.
Really?
I love time traveling.
Like Back to the Future
I
type
love,
shit?
I love shit where
Loopers?
you
Loopers.
have to Looper.
like Tenet?
Whoa, no. Is that? I don't think so.
Does it matter the way that
it's
time?
Tenet.
Tenet.
Which one?
Like
Does-
Tenet.
Does it matter the way that time travel happens, or if it's just a shift in the way that time is spent?
So you like shit like Avengers Endgame and all that too then?
Yes, I love all that.
Hot Tub Time Machine is
Hot
hilarious.
Tub Time Machine. I just love like time travel movies because it would be so cool.
Would Interstellar be a time travel movie?
If you could time travel, where would you go?
You see what I'm saying? Like,
I would go, if I could time travel, I would go to before Google started, and I would invest it in Google.
That's what Hot Tub Time Machine.
But would y'all go to the past or the future? Would y'all want to see the future, or would y'all just rather go back to the past and see something that you didn't get?
You just to see it or impact it?
I mean, you could maybe impact it. I don't know. You get to be there. If you want to stay, you can stay. If you want to just chill for what minutes, however you want to do. Because I might want to go back to when it was lit too. Like
the way we
dinosaurs. I want to be around dinosaurs and shit.
I want to be around it. Damn, I'm not gonna say that.
No, you know what I would like to do? I would love to like be able to go back in time in my body, and like to when I was like 8 years old, and be the best rapper.
Oh, you would like change everything now, like start
with the same knowledge.
At 8 years old, like woo, sound like Lil Pun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, straight up. Like I know exactly what to do to be successful now.
Yeah,
take it to the top. I'm start at 8. I'm lit.
See, I'm taking it the way of crime. Like I'm thinking, like I go back. When the crack era before it started, I'm gonna be that nigga. I'm gonna be that nigga. I'm gonna be Franklin.
Ricky Ross used to kick it right here on this day, right? Walk over there and meet Ross.
You said that Blue Magic? Where's that at? Oh yeah, Frank Lucas. Oh, okay.
Go over there and meet
give me that.
Man.
That's hilarious.
Future, I'd be scared of the future just because of what we already talked about earlier.
Yeah.
The way that it seems like it's going. I don't think I want no parts of what our future gonna look like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
What would you change historically?
Oh, if you could be somebody that go back and change something.
Just one act or something in general.
Anything.
If I can go back and change something historically, I feel like the onus of the world is on me right now for me to be able to do something for my people.
Something big.
Right now.
For the people, too. It do feel like you got to do something for the people.
Slavery.
I don't know why.
Slavery got to get abolished.
On, man.
Yeah, but how would you do it? Like, what would you would have did different?
Damn, see, because I think I would have been one of the ones that died early. I ain't gonna lie, because it's hard for me to comply. And I would have been a house nigga probably. Because I'm kind of like Implied, so I probably would have been like in the front yard, like on the porch. I probably wouldn't have been in the house. But how I changed that,
but you can infiltrate easier that way too.
That is true.
Would you go back and be like, look, dog, it's more of us than them. We stronger, we faster. Let's take a rebellion. Or would you be like, listen, we all gonna die here, but in a couple of years, shit gonna be wide open for niggas.
I'll try to persuade
everybody won't be. So let your kid, like, how would you try to let them? Would you like to persuade them to chill and not do nothing? You gonna fight them?
I'm gonna try to tell them to fight. Yeah, we gotta break it. Cause
I feel like you could be strategic, like a football game. You know what I mean? Like you could be like, all right, you're gonna position right here. I'm gonna come back through the line.
The problem is niggas be telling on you though. I know that people try to do this before, and niggas telling. Like when you done broke them and you already got their mind, they already in the system. They don't want to get out of it. Like no, hell no. I ain't going.
Yeah.
Because they're stuck. It's just like if you got an animal and it's only used to going outside your sidewalk, it's not even a fence there.
Okay.
But that's uncharted territory, and I'm scared to go beyond what that is. So they already trapped.
Yeah.
So yeah, damn, that'd be a tough.
So how far back would you go? Because you can go before that though.
I can go before that. Before we.
Tell you know, hell dinosaurs,
Hey, I'm
man.
Go to dinosaurs.
I'm back way back there, my nigga. I'm got to. Hell yeah. T-Rexes and all that.
Yeah.
I'm out there lit with niggas seeing what's going on with cavemen and shit.
Yeah.
I want to start fires with rocks and shit, man.
But so,
you know what I'm saying?
So I want to go back to the beginning of Earth.
Like when it first started, you want to be Adam and Eve type time.
Oh, damn, I didn't even think about that. Damn.
You want to go before that.
I want to go like right when the Big Bang happened. Or
so that's when
God was like, all right.
Turn water into wine, dust into dust, make us out of dust and all that.
No, if we looking at it like that
would be deep.
The Bible already says that
was it a man here first or was it a woman here first?
Damn.
Which one?
I would want to go back and be able to see Jesus do those miracles, though. Like, I'd like to be out there and just kicking one day. Like, that nigga really did turn water into wine. That's crazy.
Jesus.
Goddamn, Jesus, you crazy motherfucker.
He really did want no water.
Bro, we one of the disciples stuck and we out of here. Niggas talking about Jesus. Niggas ain't even getting no money. We out. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these niggas. They don't believe anyway. Come on, Jay. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Go ahead and double this up for me.
Man, call your pops up, man. This nigga's tripping. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, I'm double himself.
Oh, take me
I would
back
love to
there.
be
I
in
mean, they probably been there, put me
I
on the
would love
cross.
to be in a Garden of
Too
Eden. That's
crazy.
dope. I think that's dope.
Yeah.
Going to Eden. See, you know what I'm saying? Where's this talking snake?
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real
That's
though.
crazy.
Where
I
is
would
that
have
guy?
packed that little nigga out. Like, man, get the hell up
Man.
out of here, man.
That shit probably would've
Starting all this trouble, nigga. Get on.
Wild, you know what I'm saying? You being such a hip hop head, as you proclaim, and you definitely, we know that you big on lyricism, you big on rap, the whole culture, the beat, you know what I mean, everything, man, the beat boy all the way down. I never asked you this. I wanted to know, like, female rappers, because I know you really, you a female rapper. Like, who are your goats? Who are your five that your go-to? Like, what's the female rappers that's like, these
question.
who I listen to? You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm bumping.
This who I listen to. I mean, obviously Lauryn Hill, you know, Lauren, Bahamadia,
Okay.
Remy Ma,
Okay.
Eve. I thought she was an amazing
We say,
storyteller.
nobody really even say Eve, and Eve
was
was
always
always
dope
an
to me.
storyteller.
She was an amazing storyteller.
That's a fact. Got one more.
Man, who's holding it down right now? There's two girls that I would love to give them flowers. Rhapsody and
A rapper.
Chica.
Okay.
Chica's fire. I don't know if you ever heard of her.
No, I haven't.
She's dope. I say, you know, they holding it down. So that makes 6.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Good. No, give your flowers out.
But yeah, you know, I say Latifah. I'd have to go 10.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
you can keep going. Yeah.
Latifah, Nicki
for sure.
Salute Nicki. I mean, you know,
sure.
She
paved
said
the way
a lot
for
of people that people don't really
Queen
say
Latifah
either,
for
yeah.
sure, definitely.
Oh, it's somebody. I'm gonna let you get to this 10. If you don't say her,
Okay.
you got 2 more. It's one name better. It gotta come up.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of already blasphemous. It wasn't in the top 3.
Who? Like, I feel like,
who am I?
I said Lauren.
Rod Digger.
Oh, Rod Digger, absolutely. Dirty Harriet.
yeah,
Dirty
come
Harriet
on.
was one of my favorite albums.
Hey, got one more.
Roxanne Shante.
Roxanne Shante held it down for the battle rap aspect.
she
You know what I mean?
did.
She was
Before
one
I
of
put
them.
this finger
MC
up.
Light.
MC Light. MC Light was dope, man. MC Light was one of the, but I can't say she was my
was one
era.
of yours,
Okay.
She wasn't my era, you know what I mean? So,
facts.
Moni Love. So
Foxy?
I mean, Foxy and Lil Kim, I respect what they did, you know what I mean? But
That wasn't your style of
They
rap.
didn't really write they shit, right? Or they did.
So
or
that
they
means something to you, a female writing that
I mean,
shit.
no,
That
it don't,
do that-
because then I'd be out of a job.
Yeah,
So, like, to me, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, they performed it right.
I like that. That was behind the back pass right there. Missy Elliott.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm so sorry. Punch me in the face right now.
Yeah, Missy for sure.
Missy for
Missy
sure.
Elliott.
Absolutely.
Missy Elliott.
Yes. So, yeah, we'll put, Missy in there.
She in there
I don't
for
want to
sure.
take nobody out.
No, you can't
I
take
feel
it.
that,
Yeah.
so-
We
I
ain't
don't
gotta
want to take nobody out because I feel like, you know.
No,
She
you gave
just
the
such a
flowers. Sometimes we
pioneer.
ain't gotta. We ain't gotta
Yeah.
cut
I ain't got
nobody
this-
out. They all was
I ain't
in
got
there.
all of them, you know what I mean? But I will acknowledge the GOATs. I will acknowledge the women that
Yeah.
you know paved the way for us.
That's
And
dope.
I'm even mad I didn't even mention Evie Queen. Evie Queen, even though she's the queen of reggaeton, you know what I mean? At one time, you know, reggaeton before it was called that, it was called underground.
Okay.
And they actually rapped on hip hop beats.
Okay.
Like you could actually find a Daddy Yankee record with Nas.
All right.
Like they
Damn.
actually did a record on an album called Boricua Guerrera.
Okay.
And they actually were rapping on hip hop beats, and that originally was how it was. And so Evie Queen, you know, she was one of those, like her voice, her presence on the mic, like she can, you know, it's a different story.
Yeah.
How people rap live.
Yeah.
Can you do it without vocals in the background? Can you you know what I'm saying? What's your breath control like? Can you get on the beat? Can the DJ in the back cut out the beat, bring it back, and then you still on beat?
Yeah.
Like, can you know what I mean?
All right,
And
talk
Evie
about
Queen,
it. She could do that.
she could do that. For Latinas, you know what I mean? Salute to Evie Queen.
That's dope.
I give him my utmost respect. I wish I didn't have to just pick 10. I wish I wish it wasn't even a number, because that's not even an order of like who's good, who's
Nah, when they watch this back and the people that's in the chat, they got the message. It ain't even. I don't think
There's no real
no
order,
number
it's
on
just-
there. It's just that the people that you got influenced by, the ones
they
you thought were
influenced me
dope.
the most. Yeah. For sure. So
that was
salute.
dope. You threw some names I didn't even expect though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bahamadia, she was, you know what I'm saying? Cats don't really.
Chica, I never heard of her.
Yo,
Where's she
Chica's
out of?
fire, man. Chica's fire. She's out of Instagram.
How'd you find her? I'm saying.
On Instagram.
Oh shit.
She was doing like, I'm saying these are like, she's a newer,
Yeah, she's new.
one of the newer girls, but like flow,
No, who's dope on
bars.
there? Lady London.
I've seen her before, but I haven't heard too much of her music.
Nah, go listen to her. She be talking to that business shit I like.
Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah,
man.
she's fire.
one of the females that I see
like
that
her.
getting a lot of like
Salute to her.
people checking her out now. And like you said, Glorilla.
Yeah.
Not playing.
Hey,
She getting
Glorilla,
busy.
let's talk about that.
She getting busy. I be hearing that. I ain't gonna lie. It be having nigga on that.
Yo, her little crew,
bro, just say
her
that.
little crew, Hit Kids. I think that's what it's called. Her little
Hit
crew.
Kid, yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I like that. I love it.
So you love a good ratchet anthem every now and then.
You need them once a year.
Yes,
You need them
every
once a year.
time.
For sure,
I want
for
to
sure.
Are the City Girls rappers?
They are rappers. Yeah, they are. Cardi's a rapper. You know what I mean? They be performing.
Yeah.
I respect their movement. I respect what it is they do, and I know that up here I give them a lot of flack for that. I feel like what they do to the community because I'm like they'll put that music out but live life a totally different way. But the niggas do the same thing. Yeah. But I do like what they doing. Like those young women,
I think
they
the
out here living their
performance
life.
of it is still needed. I think that's the thing with rap and hip hop in general is it's different people that do different shit. You gonna have your spitters that just
you need the diversity
with a microphone and a chair and they just gonna rap 30 minutes straight, out rap everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're going to have your storytellers who can, they may not be as lyrical as the spitter, but
you
going
can
to visualize everything they say.
You can have a Missy who produces it.
Yeah.
It's her
Great
musicality, the way she sets it up.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so many different aspects to like.
You got the women, the Trinas and them that's gonna talk the ratchet shit, turn up, get everybody lit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shout out to Kaya.
Come on,
yeah,
for sure. Gotta give it up.
Kaya changed the game, probably the freakiest record of a nigga childhood.
Yes, but let me tell you, she knew the assignment.
Yes,
okay, she understood it, and she let you know her neck,
her back.
Her pussy and her
and in that order because you got to do the pussy before
but you
the
gotta
crack.
put your into it. You know, up there, do it. You feel me? Then you already know you gotta say that part, cause then
and then you know what's so fire about her is that even though she talks all that, she's still like spiritually aligned.
Yeah,
like she really.
That's dope. That's dope.
She got. She tapped in. You know
a lot
what
of
I mean?
people are though. I think people think when you got any kind of spiritual thing about you that you're supposed to just be some like
we're gonna be
like a guru or something
all day. Like, man, she's spiritual. She's fucking like bro.
Shouldn't you be meditating? Like, get the hell out of here.
She ain't spiritual, man. She ain't spiritual, man. Old boy be hitting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like her nigga had sex with her. Ain't no way she's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? The real. I remember this spiritual chick. My partner fucked before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. Ain't trying to bring it up, no shit like that. But if I'm like, yeah, man, she be on those spiritual things. Man, hell no, man, bitch gave a nigga some head. Like, fuck that got to do it.
She did it and sucked the soul out of him. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, man, she ain't spiritual like that. Man, she gave a nigga some head the other night. Like,
that's
bro,
crazy.
Like, don't stop that, man. You know. So like for real, man, I think that's the misconception right there of spiritual people.
Yeah,
you know
like you know what I mean? Like they don't twerk. Spiritual women twerk too.
Yeah, for real.
Twerk too.
That's the crazy part. That's what I don't like about in the battle rap scene too. Like if you're a Christian, you can't curse. You can't.
Yeah.
Since when?
Yeah.
Like since when I can't say I shot somebody? I still have a past before I live my life this way.
Yeah.
Just because I live my life under these values don't mean I won't put my hands on you.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about to baptize you or with no holy oil.
Okay,
like I touch you up. Like I touch you up. But that's people need to you got to understand that two things can be true at the same time. I can be turned up and I can believe in God. I could be a freak and I could be spiritual. Like they can go hand in hand.
Perception is real. The way things are seen is always, you know what I mean? Like if you don't get the full picture of something, you know what I'm saying? Like you will never understand it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see it through one way. It was a meme I seen. I don't want to say it was a meme, like a video though I seen on Instagram that kind of shows like if you don't get the full story or something and you just see a piece of it, you would take something different from it.
Totally different.
It's like a dude running. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it's a guy running. And a car come behind him like this when you looking at it from this angle. So you might think he running from the car to the car doing something. Then they show him only from behind where you don't see the car and he running this old man
like he about to rob him.
And it looked like he finna take the bag from the old man. But then once they show the angle that shows everything, you see him running, the car just happened to be pulling up, the old man turning around because old boy is pushing him out
because he about to get hit.
finna get hit from some shit that's falling down. So the whole time he just running to save the old dudes. You know what I mean?
That is the internet.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
In a nutshell, like how you see it. You know what I mean? Like if you don't get the full story,
it's all about
you never know what really is. It's context. Man.
I mean,
that go back to the earlier story too. Let's get the whole story before we give in judgment.
Because I'm just saying this, just go back like she said, like, oh, I heard I can twerk, I can do this, I can do this. But like if you just seen a video of you twerking, that's it. Oh, man, she's a twerker. You know what I mean? They won't know, like, okay, I'm into this. I'm also do this. I got my own businesses. I'm doing this. So a lot of times women deal with that, especially in hip hop. It's like, yo, if she comes off too sexy, or it's like, oh, they only fucking with her because she's sexy. Yeah. You know what I mean? If she not, then it's like, oh, man, this bitch weak, man. She ain't even look good. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like they have to. It's like they got to tread a thinner line than men, I believe, like in this.
That's so
realm.
true.
Absolutely, you know man. Like I just think as women, it's like they just want to kind of just put you under one label, under one thing. This is the type of person you are, and that's it. And I just feel like there just has to be a balance. As long as you have a balance of being able to be like classy and ratchet, you know what I mean? Clatchet. Yeah, clatchet. Like, then I
feel like that was a word, a song, or something.
Hey,
it used to be Bougetto when you bougie and ghetto. That Bougetto, remember that? That Bougetto.
Yeah, that was Bougie and Ghetto. That was Nelly.
Saint Lunatics.
Nelly and them.
Yeah, I'm telling you, exactly. Gucci.
Do you feel like you've had to deal with that in your career? Because I know I hear a lot. You're just a face. You're something nice to look at. You're just no one really cares, but no one really cares about what you're rapping about. They just want to put you up there.
Those people probably don't follow me, but the people that do care about me care about what I have to rap about. Care about the movement that you know what I mean. I obviously know that, like, you know, the booty picture is obviously gonna cut through the algorithm because that's just what it is. That's what Instagram is going to allow. Is the only thing. I'm telling you, you want more views on your shit? Just put a picture of some girl's ass.
Oh, I thought you were about to say me. I was about to say I want no views if that's what it took.
But you know what I mean? So it's like, I think what happens is having to figure out how can you create your own algorithm and not have that control you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so, I mean, I see it as a show and prove. You know what I mean? I show and prove. If you're only choosing to look at my pictures, cool. You clearly haven't seen my last battle where I went ape shit in Cleveland, in our hometown. You know what I mean? Or you haven't seen what I just did on TED Talk, where I was spitting about climate action and like actually speaking in the perspective of Mother Earth. You obviously haven't heard the 4 projects that I have out already. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, if you're gonna only limit me to that, then that just shows how small your vision is.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And that shows how little you actually decide to actually learn somebody. I never meet those people, by the way, in real life.
Yeah, the internet, that's just what they have.
I never meet them in real life. I never meet them in real life. And it's funny because even if they did ever say that, it's a totally different energy.
Yeah, when they
always.
From the battle rap females to people that have known talk shit about me.
All love.
And they're like, can I get a picture with you?
All love. Always like that, man. That's the sad part.
So I'm like, girl, of course you're a hater. Get a picture. Come on. Like,
you know, I'm a smile and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, though, I did want to touch on that because that was something dope. We want to know, how did that come about, and the whole TED Talk situation, like, because that's a big platform. That's dope. A lot of people, you know, who don't know, like, that's huge when you were able to get on there and do that. Like, how did that come about, and did they reach out to you, or like, you know, when we think about that, like, that situation?
Well, I had worked with this dude named Samir like 5 years ago, where we did something called Pitch and Flow, and they pretty much paired up eco-friendly companies with MCs to pitch their company to different investors. And so it was called Pitch and Flow, and so it was a competition. And homie that won it, he, you know, I low-key shit on the shit, but, you know, but it was a voting thing, like on the, you know how votes work or whatever. But shout out to Samir, you know which one. But no, he's such a good dude. Like he works with a self-sustaining irrigation company. So that's his company in Kenya. And so
salute to that.
So salute to him. So he had reached out to TED Talk and said, yo, I think it would be so dope to talk about the influence of hip-hop and how it creates social change, and how cool would it be if we could have hip-hop influence climate action, where, you know, just bringing, because I tell you, the black and brown community is going to be affected the most by climate change. And I don't even like saying the word climate change, because then cats will be like, yo, that shit ain't real. But like, you can't convince me. Like, you can't convince me to not care about my planet. You can't convince me to not honor my earth. You can't convince me to not do that. You know what I mean? So I think it's trying to get to a place that's not disputing but a solution.
Yeah.
And so hip hop has has a
voice,
has a voice and has a way of influence. So how dope would it be if hip hop could do that? And so so they brought me on to perform a record. And so I did it poetically, and I did it in the perspective of Mother Earth. And then I did it on the second verse where us as her children write back like, yo, what do we do to do better? You know what I mean? And so fire. Salute to Kristen Warren. She was on the hook, and Hidden Hands, he produced that. Shout out to TED Talk. They want to incorporate hip hop more.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I mean? So
that's a good look.
Just something healthy, you know. So I love battle rap and all that, but I got some things.
There's other ways going on, man. Like I'm saying, you staying busy.
Working, doing, busy and blessed, like always.
And that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like to be, like you said, Red Bull, TED Talks. Just you got your own things going on. Like to continue to stay busy, continue to keep your brand growing at the same time, still putting out positive messages too. Like not compromising your own morals and things of that, and your dignity for the things that you want to do, man. Absolutely. You earned that. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to give you flowers. You're definitely somebody that's been putting on, paving the way. We see you. We see the work you're doing. We see everything that you got going on. You got our full support over here at the No Studio podcast.
Let's
go.
What
I'm saying? You feel me? We gonna probably slide up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you in LA and you're lit, man, and you're chilling and waiting for that. You talking all night.
Some restaurants.
Might have to get back to the tequila. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah, man. But if there's anything you want to shout out and let the people know, you know, this your chance.
Sure,
right
man. MyVerseWasHere.com. Make sure you guys go ahead, hit that up, get yourself a little merch or see some of my battles. All you hating ass motherfuckers, go watch my latest battle so y'all can shut the fuck up. Thank you very much. MyVerse vs. Cheddar on the rap committee. Salute to the rap committee. I appreciate y'all so much. And man, follow me on all social media, MyVerse everything. And like I said, MyVerseWasHere.com and always will be. Let's go.
Get it.
Shout out to MyVerse. Shout out to the team. Shout out to everybody that's watching, man. We love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Continue to support us. We continue to be there for y'all. Everybody that shoot me the topics in the DMs, keep it up. As y'all can see, we definitely talk about those. I love the fan interaction. I'm really trying to get acclimated to this social media thing. I'm really introverted, and as y'all can see, I'm not just somebody that's on there like that, but I'm doing this for y'all. So, you know, hit me back. I'll talk, man. We out here. It's Craig and them on Instagram, on Twitter.
Yes, sir. And No Studio on Network. Subscribe if you in the YouTube, if you in the chat and you ain't subscribed, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you on Instagram, No Studio on Network on Instagram, that way you can keep up with everything. You see the clips, we got clips from all these podcasts that we drop, funny clips and deep topic clips and all that for the Instagram fans. So y'all make sure y'all keep running up that Instagram. Geechi Gotti vs. Disaster, Friday, GTX is going down. The pay-per-view is only $20. Go on and get that. I know you got a dub.
Support.
Lush One told me today if you are planning on being in the building, you get 50% off the at the door ticket if you just use the code Nipsey. All you gotta do is say Nipsey at the door. They giving you half off to get your ticket in.
I love that.
You know, they just showing love to a West Coast legend. You know, so salute to Lush and them for that, man. The whole card been announced. It's a crazy card. You already know that. So yeah, man, Luma Gotti on the way. New music on the way. That's it, man. No Studio on Podcast, man. Shout out Ruin Your Day, man. Shout out the team, man. Everybody, we out here.
No frontin', no faking, that's what you be doing. And in my hood, we call that studioing.